Time for replacements.
We good? Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? Can you hear me now? You guys might be able to hear me. I can't see you. My screen didn't refresh. There it goes. I can see you guys now. Hello. How's it going? If you'd known that I was streaming today, I would have asked to invade your world and pillage your world for flowers. No. Full disclosure, my world is, my controller turned off. Hold on. My world is a little underleveled. I'm a little underleveled. So, I don't even know if co-op is possible for an account that's this far along. Lore player said it. Yeah, exactly. Also, I have to add a disclaimer to the beginning of this stream, okay? If you play this game a lot on PC or PlayStation 5, watching me play it is going to be very frustrating, but understand it's because when I play Wuthering Waves, it's on my phone. I primarily play this on my phone. So I am still sort of getting used to the controller. I've only started using the controller today. So if I hit the wrong buttons, which is definitely gonna happen, that's why. There may be some some accidental deaths. Anyway, no way I'm less leveled. I don't know. Am I less leveled? I could be. It's possible. We can find out pretty quickly. We can find out pretty quickly if I'm less leveled than you.
The experiment begins.
This is my most leveled character. That's it. That's what I got. I don't have a whole lot leveled. When you play a lot of games, sometimes you forget who you're leveling and then you don't have good resource management. Anyway, I'm probably gonna flub a lot. One thing I do want to do before we start, because I'm interested to see where they take this plot, because obviously the Rina Sita storyline's been a bit of a glow up from Jinzo, so I'm very interested to see where it's going, and I'd like to give you guys an honest reaction about it. That's what we're doing today. Also, because I am at capacity when it comes to like making lore videos for more games, I just can't. So I thought that at the very least, I can weigh in live. That much I can do. But one thing I want to do before we start, I do want to try pulling for Artithia. I do think I have enough stockpiled. If we get lucky, we'll get her weapon too, because I have no weapons. I mean, I have some, but you know, like some isn't sufficient. So I want to do that. We're gonna do that. I know I'm gonna hit the wrong button like a billion times. I'm so used to controllers, not controllers, phones. But I also can't play with mouse and keyboard, so I'm in a very, very awkward position. Okay, start this off. HP scalar, sir. Okay. Oh, so her weapon options are slim because she's an HP scaler? Well, that's good to know. I didn't read anything. She's just a dragon, and I have this thing where I have to collect all of the dragons. So here, here we go. Let's see if we get lucky. Probably not. At least not early on. Why no KBM? Because I'm horrible with it. I hate playing with keyboard and mouse. It doesn't matter what game it is. I just hate playing with keyboard and mouse. I can't. It's so uncomfortable for me. So uncomfortable.
Today, What does our loyal client wish to
Oh,
inquire
it's this
about
guy.
today?
I haven't seen Alto in a while. I actually don't even know if I have him. I think he was like one of the only 4 stars I had in the beta. I don't think he's on this account. We're gonna get a lot of him, aren't we? Wait, what? Button. Button, this one. Yes, okay. Ooh. I don't know what this does. It looks fun. I like swords. Gives more sword. Wrong button. I think we're going all the way, folks. We are going the whole way.
Wanna catch me, huh, you thieves?
Woo! I didn't have her either. Hooray! Okay. And go. Do I have Chikona? No. I don't. I'm not a meta player. It's not going to be a problem. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm sure. All right. This should be it, right? This should be it. Right? Hopefully. Yay! All right. I don't know what my last pull was. I think I threw some at the anniversary banner. I have no idea what I'm on. We're gonna find out. I got spooked.
What does our loyal client wish to inquire about
I got
today?
spooked. Don't spook me.
Whoa!
More spooking.
Wanna catch me, huh, you thieves?
And nope.
This flower
No.
is for you.
Why is Carte a dragon? Because she's a Leviathan. A Leviathan is a dragon. I didn't want another one of her. Alright. Here we go again. I already have Verena. I already have Verena. That's why it's sad. That's I wasn't paying attention. I was just hitting buttons. I think we're at 20? 20? Yeah, 20-ish, 20-ish, 20-ish. Let's keep going. We collect dragons here. Num. Oh, I'll take that. That's another dragon. I'll take red dragon. Red dragon's fun. I like red dragon. We're gonna go all the way again, aren't we? Yes, we are. Yep, we're gonna go the whole way. Weiss. Curse you, RNG! Oh my god. Okay. Yep. One more. If it's not in this one, like, oh man. Okay, there she is. There we go.
The crown of winds
Oh, that's cool.
has been engulfed by the sea. Tell me, are you the one who summoned this blade?
I hadn't seen her summon animation. That's neat. She comes out of the stained glass. I like that. That's cool. All right, cool. All right, we still have stuff left, so we'll go ahead and try for this, and then I have some standards we can throw. Or I have a 10 pole. You guys can decide what banner it goes on. Okay. I'll go. Dum 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 ba-dum 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 ba-dum. Did I get the 7 from the store? I don't know. I don't remember. Oh! With WuWa, the store resets every patch, right? Not every month? If that's the case, then no, I didn't get the 7 from the store yet. We'll get them after. I don't know what my count was on this. Find out. How far along was I? Because this is 3. Oh, it's the mouse. It's a light bulb mouse. Can I please have a little bit more luck? It hurts. No, no. See, my pain is your gain. There's a set amount of luck available. So if I have terrible luck, that means you guys have better luck, right? So if you guys have terrible luck, that means I'm gonna have amazing luck. That's how this works. Oh boy. I never really figured out how to use her. I'm also not very good at defense. Oh, yep, I'm going full pity gaming all 3 times. Man. Hiya, what good timing. Thanks for your super. It came right as we got our weapon. Oh, lucky super chat. Yay! We get squiggly thing. Okay, I actually just realized, do I even have leveling materials for all of this? We'll find out. We'll find out. Okay. I'm gonna go get my free stuff. This one. Yes. We get our free one. Select. I'm not spending these. I'll just hold on to these. They'll just stay in my... Alright! But I can do these. Do I throw them on characters or weapon? If we throw it on the weapon, I'll let you guys pick which weapon. On the weapon? Okay. Which weapon? I think I have the sword and I have the gun. I have the sword and the gun. Wow, everyone says gun. Okay. Go gun. Gun it is. I don't think we'll get it. Considering our luck, we're definitely not getting it. You know. Yeah, I kind of figured. It was a little bit of a Hail Mary. Oh. Consolation prize. I don't have enough to do another 10 pull. So that's that then. We got what we came here for. That's good. Okay.
The experiment begins.
Oh, right.
Make this quick.
Constellations and stuff. The very... They're invested right now. See, I already have this one. Now I have 2. Okay. That's a lot. got a lot more stuff than I thought I did. Well, that's a benefit. I was greatly lacking in 4 stars. Or ranking, or we're starring in this game. And the old man is maxed out. I call him the old man. He's probably my age. Perspective. Well, we maxed him right out, didn't we? Look at that. Neato. Okay. Well. Okay.
The power to split and merge matter.
I don't know how to build her. I'm just gonna put random stuff on. Because that's better than having stuff. Yes. Weapon. Let go. We can at least level it. Right? We can at least level it. Leveling weapons is one way to increase some pretty pitiful early level damage. Get talents and... I don't think I can go beyond this though. Yep. I'm missing stuff. Okay, that's cool. That's fine. That's enough for now. We'll take that. We should probably level her though. At least a little. Have I fixed my settings? Septimont is poorly optimized, so getting rid of VSync and etc. will decrease the lag, etc. Well, let's get there first and see how it runs, and we'll optimize from there.
The frequency of the wind. It's resonating between us.
Because the thing is like, I do lower my graphics settings from whatever the maximum is almost always because I don't like the way games look at the highest fidelities. That might be a weird take, but like for me, having games at a slightly lower resolution is the difference between like if you're reading a comic and someone fills in a gray area with like a flat gray versus using like you know, like a dot tone. Like I like the dot tone a lot better even though that's way lower resolution. It's a personal preference. I do have them slightly lowered, although I'm not sure it's, you know. I don't know if I want to take G out of my party, if only because I'm really not that good. But she's also not that leveled. So we'll just go ahead
Now begins the night
and have a very inefficient team of dragons. Okay. Back to controller. She's so small! Okay, she's not that small. Smaller than I'm used to. Co-op today. Okay. We have obtained... Ooh. Okay, my camera's all over the place. Her normals are fun.
Purge the impure.
She seems fun. Whee! Okay. I think we're good. It is time to die! And by that I mean we're just gonna go start the quest, and I'm probably going to die a couple of times during this. didn't. Too many nom. Where I meant to go. I want to go here. Yes. Okay. Ah! Sorry. I am not used to controller. Let's go. This is where we're going. We're going here. We're going here. We're going here. If I'm collecting dragons, do I have Jinxie and General GN? No. Because I wasn't able to get them on their banners. I did try though.
Everywhere.
I did try though.
What a
When
mess.
they come back, I'll
This
go for
place
them.
looks like it was just bombarded. Yep, that's definitely Cardathia's residual frequencies. Huh? Where does she go?
Right here. Whee! Oh. Here. I thought I was going inside the building. Oh. Let's fly? Where are you taking me, strange airfish? Try putting color settings at 2060 city? Why?
I can fly.
Oh, my control issue is mostly because I play on my phone. It's not like the controls are bad. I'm just like I'm used to my phone, and the controller is not my phone.
No response. Can you tell where these traces lead, Abby?
Is this loud enough for you guys?
Huh? Over there! But the traces are kind of messy. They feel unsteady, too.
That way. That's the archipelago across from Aguna. The traces are still fresh. We should follow them to find Cardathia before they fade.
Should we go now?
Yes. With the Thermodian's will gone, she wouldn't lose contact unless something's wrong. Really wrong. But before we go...
Oh, a call from the honored laureate himself. What is it? Missing the serenity of my castle, I
When do
presume.
we get this technology? Like the ability to just like open our phone and then there's a holographic projection of the person we're talking to.
It is indeed a rather urgent issue. Go
How
on.
would that even?
What is it you wish to ask of me?
I want to learn more.
No,
about the
I mean like
archipelago
for
before I
real,
set off
not
to
in
find
the
her.
game. Just to clarify.
Caution is indeed a virtue. Since you're in a hurry, I'll spare you the lengthy details. That archipelago is called Septimont. It's another city-state within Renacita. Like us Raganese, its people were guided by the Sentinel across vast seas to settle there. But over time, Septimont and Raguna's differences led to a rift. Each one forged its own path.
Metaverse.
What kind of differences?
Septimontians don't believe in the Sentinel.
Well, that's odd. Not everyone believed in Sentinels.
Even from a shared origin,
Well,
the hearts and minds of people can diverge in unexpected ways. Septimont is a city of warriors. Its creed is simple: all for glory, fear no death. They revere heroes, not the divinity. Under
that's
the Order's
probably a
control,
healthier mindset.
Raguna enforces strict border controls for Septimontians, but Septimont places no such barriers for the Raganese. You could say that Septimont has a far more accepting attitude towards outlanders. At present, Septimont is hosting the Great Aegon, a cornerstone in the city's economy. Such a season draws visitors from far and wide.
Sounds like the perfect time to visit Septimont. Thank you, Cantarella.
You're the Thessalia's eternal ally. And of course, my esteemed guest. No need for formalities between us.
I have mixed feelings because, like, Cantarella can't go with us. I feel kind of bad. She's stuck there
Oh, wait,
forever.
right here. It can give us a lift.
Let's go. Come on, Fish Ray.
My heart's racing like crazy.
Do you feel sick?
Not really. I just have this uneasy feeling.
Uneasy. Did you sense something dangerous in Septimont?
I don't know how to put it. It's strange. Like things are all tangled up somehow.
Oh boy. Cloud barriers! Do you think the wing ray ever, like, freaks out? There's just someone hanging from their belly. Okay, I can't move the controller at all, and I can't see where we're going, and I don't know what's going on. Oh. Is this supposed to happen? Okay, it's a loading screen. Okay, great. Awesome. I just want to make sure it didn't crash on me. As long as it didn't crash, we're good. Pretty. Oh, this place is big. I don't know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting something this big. Why I should have hopped over the ocean. If I hopped over the ocean, I wouldn't get the cool aerial view, would I? Probably not.
Abby, we've arrived. How do you feel now?
It is nap time again.
Abby? Nothing from my tacit mark. Is it sleeping? Or is it... Cardathia helped with Abby's symptoms before. I could really use her help now. We share the same thread of Imperator's power. I could try using that to sense where she is.
Is that sword transparent in the middle?
What's that creature she's facing? A half-human, half-lion tacit discord? Or special echo? She was here before. I'll follow this same path and see if I can find someone to talk to.
Guy? Oh, okay. That had Weeping Angel vibes. I don't know if any of you guys watch Doctor Who, but the Weeping Angels are like the most terrifying things ever. Oh.
That armor might be an echo.
Okay. Echo that's following
echo.
us.
That awaits a true warrior.
Okay. Aim at the mechanism, then press the highlighted button to don the hero's legacy armor and gain the hero's slash skill. Wait, so this is our
Seems
ghost now?
happy. Is it because
captured
I'm
a
learning
ghostie?
past battles? Looks like I've made my first friend here.
Yay, ghosty friend! Oh, I wasn't ignoring, I was just cut. Doom, thank you for the super! Hi, I wanted to ask if you would ever consider making beginner lore guides for WuWa. I love the way you explain stuff so clearly. Out of all the gotchas, this game is the most confusing to understand for me. Part of the reason why I am streaming... I can't move or else I'm going to trigger something, maybe. Part of the reason I'm streaming this is because I am fully capped out on the amount of games I can do standalone videos for. So... like, the best I can offer is live coverage for any more games than, like, the main 3 that I'm covering right now. Hence why I'm here. But, I do recommend, there's a couple of channels I can recommend for you that are covering WuWa lore, like, as little, you know, pre-scripted videos that are actually very good. So I can do that. I mean, I think Clementine is. I can put together a list. There's a list of small creators who really have gotten their teeth into things and have put together some really nice guides to the lore. Isn't Clementine covering WuWa now? Yeah. Yeah.
Overhaul.
Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. But I'm capped out. Like, I would need, like, more people on staff to be able to produce more than I'm producing right now, and I just don't have that capacity.
This is
not as long as these games have 6-week patch cycles. I'm talking about all the games when I talk about them. I think we should go down to 8-week patch cycles. But no one will agree with me on that. It's a selfish wish. Alright, let's go find Cartathea. I mean, she's in our party, but we should probably go find her anyway. Playing 4 gotchas is tough enough. Yeah, that's the thing. I feel like if the patch cycles were spread out a little bit more, it would be... There she is.
The traces will guide you here. And when the time comes, you'll bring this story to its rightful end.
Why did she come here in the first place?
The scent of seawater. It's right ahead.
What are you doing, girly? Oh, okay. Seeing as this isn't mine, this one's gonna be built. We're gonna be able to figure out what a... Whoa. Camera bugging out there.
Hide in that incubator's experimental unit, are we? I need to find a way to destroy those pipes. and make it collapse.
5. What? Why are we destroying public property? That's a cool ability. How come I can't wall run? I want a wall run. I never hit this level in my parkour days.
These must
Wait,
be
she has a
defense
ghosty too?
mechanisms designed by whoever built this land.
The ghost has betrayed me! Not a loyal ghost at all. Helping everybody. Your own ghost friend. It's okay, we can share. We can share ghost. Whoop! Can I ask a silly question? If Cartathea was stuck in a tower for ages, where did she learn how to grind on the rails like Sonic? Is that a valid question? Hi,
The more
Ghosty.
devices I destroy, the stronger the defenses become.
A YouTube tutorial. I like the implications that Solaris has YouTube. Google's really expanding its territory. Whee! How did I just grind a flat surface? Jibby, I can wall run. Don't question these things. Those are silly questions. Only I'm allowed to ask those. Because I can do it in a silly voice. AKA my own voice. Silly. Achieve maximum silliness. Okay, so why are we destroying public property? What did the tower do to us? This is what I wish to know. Oh, I don't like that.
Found you.
Found... Is this another ghosty? Doesn't look like my ghosty. Oh. Oh! That's Lupa, yeah? That's the... She was on the... She's
There's a
on...
village
She was
ahead.
on the...
I'll go talk
Patch
to some
art.
locals.
Yeah. He's on the patch art. So, okay. Now the question is, how does she know Lupa? And why does Lupa look mad? Or is it Mia? I don't know. We'll find out. Show us your flying skills? What flying skills? I can't fly. I just fall with style. The style of a man who got dressed in the dark while blind. Which is to say, no style at all. I just fall. I fall very slowly.
I knew it. The Blue Furies remain undefeated.
Oh, I read that as blue furries.
Folks always write them off, thinking they're just sailors or singers. That don't matter in the arena. It's all about pure strength.
Most of the teams in this year's finals aren't even backed by local nobles.
So what? Worried about your bets?
Sonic
Bloody
again?
time
Yes,
to go
exactly.
after-
Hey,
All right, all right. Oh,
Love
look
the
here, a
accents, though.
visitor.
These are great.
Welcome to Septimont.
I love when
Trolls
games
aren't from
put
around
accents
here.
in.
You from the New Federation? Making jokes already. I like your style.
From the
Anyway,
void we came,
enjoy
from
your
the
stay,
void we
friend.
shall return.
We just watched a live match. It's too bad you missed it. Mattia from the Blue Furies gave the other team a right pounding.
aye. Capitolini Hills
These
holding
are
the great
kind
Aegon
of
now in the
modern
city.
togas.
Happens
Hold on.
every 4 years. All of Septimont's talking about who'll be the next champion. You
I
in
am-
for the games too?
I'm paying attention, but I cannot help but notice how, like, if togas were still in style today and we wore them to sports games, I really do think they would look something like this. And now I really, really want to see a group of people go to a football game dressed like this.
No. I'm looking for someone.
That'd be so funny.
At this time, that might be tricky. Folks from all over Solaris are flooding into Septimont lately.
Who's it you're looking for? This here is the first stop for ferries heading to Capitolini Hill. Maybe we've seen him before.
Have you seen a
Can't
dragon
say I've
lady?
seen anyone like that around.
That's a shame.
Most Dragonese we see here are from the Troop of Fools or the Montelli Nobles. They're a bit more open to our ways of thinking about faith. If she's wearing the Order's emblem, though, she'll have drawn some eyes.
This voice actor is familiar to me.
After Cardathia and Fleur-de-Lis's frequencies merged, she got her body back. If she passed through here, people would have seen her.
Ask about the half-human... Well, if they saw something like that, wouldn't they have freaked out a little bit?
A half-human, half-lion creature wearing armor and swinging a poleaxe.
Or maybe
That's
it's
gotta
just
be the guardian
commonplace.
echo of
Okay.
Septimont. Our lioness of glory, Arsinosa.
Can you tell me more about this Guardian Echo?
Oh, gladly. See, ever since our ancestors set foot on this land, we Septimontians have fought the harsh elements and the savage tacit discords. Many brave souls came before us, their reverberations settling in the stone that now stands as Arsinosa. She was born from the battle's roar and the fierce bellows of pride.
As the guardian of Septimont, Arsinosa usually only reveals herself during the Great Aegon. To earn her blessing is the highest honor any Septimontian could hope for.
But why would Cardathia take on Septimont's Guardian Echo?
An excellent
If you
question.
want to see her, just wait for the finals. They'll be held in the Colosseum in the city. But don't dawdle. Get a ticket now, or you'll miss out.
As for that Order girl you're looking for, you might try asking in the inns around the city.
Clay! Edwin! Come give me a hand!
Ah, right. We best be off. If you want to see the fights, follow this path to the arena. The ticket booth's just up ahead.
So, I wanted to look up Aegon just because I was curious about something. Oh, we're still in a cutscene. Hold on.
Its frequency is similar to the echoes in Raguna. Could it have originated from Imperator's power as well?
That is a cat screen.
But it's unstable, as if something else is interfering. Strange. It's just like Abby said. I can feel its source close to the city, but can't pin down where exactly.
Boss, you're looking so serious.
Oh, my chat froze. Hold on. Let me refresh. Why no one was saying it. There we go.
You are...
Ah, you're back.
Me? I'm a traveling Taoist from Mengzhou. Just call me Buling. Exorcism, talisman divination, fortune telling. You name it, I bling it. So, you wanna try a luck, Fa?
How did you know my name?
Heard about you from an old friend. You know Jinshin? Pretty sure you met her in Jinzhou. She trained with the same master before me. We've got history. Last time I went up to the mountain to see her, she mentioned you. So I hear you're looking for someone? Not so easy, not so easy. The feng shui in Renacita is not good. The tea is trapped underwater, not good flow. No luck now, bad sign. You should be careful, boss. You show up and the stars change. I was betting on who could break the deadlock, so I'm glad I caught you first.
And she's gone. Okay. Ominous prophet. Ghostly apparitions. We're setting up for a good old-fashioned Roman ghost story. Anyway, I was just looking at the word Agon because I was trying to think about where I had seen it recently, because I know I'd seen it recently. The only thing really worth noting about it as a term is that the Agon was apparently like the way they referred to any sort of like big competition. So that included the Olympic Games, and so the Agon could also be considered a personification of a deity that would sort of embody the Olympic Games. So we are apparently at the Olympics. So that's fun. Oh, okay.
You want to know about Arsinosa? She's the heart of our land. If you visit the downtown area on Capitolone Hill, you'll see it for yourself. The
Tournament
Griffon
arc indeed.
statues are everywhere. They've been part of this archipelago since ancient times. We used to fight them, but we've always respected their strength and bravery. In Septimont, strong emotional frequencies tend to settle within things. That's how Arsinosa came to be. She was once just a Griffon statue, but the people's burning desire for victory transformed her into Septimont's Eodicus echo.
Oh, that's an eye. Oh,
It's
okay.
a kind of testament to our will. I've heard that the Sentinel came to Septimont not long after Arsinosa was born. It's said they even met her. I can't help but wonder what happened. As the Sentinel's fellow warriors, we Septimontians pay heed to their actions.
So was it the Sentinel
After
or
that,
was it the hybrid?
It was the last time the Sentinel came to Septimont. Maybe they saw we could
Do you think
handle
the
things on our
people
own and decided
here
to entrust the city to our ancestors.
remember the time before the
that's the
Sentinel and the
case,
Thrnodian kind of
It's a
fused?
grand honor, don't you think? Arsinosa. She will stand watch over our land now and forever.
I'm just curious how far the sort of like not really rewriting of history, but yes, the rewriting of history-ish. I was wondering how far that went.
To us Septimontians, they are a strong comrade in arms. They're also the guide who led us to our new homeland. Like the Ragonese, our ancestors were displaced and forced to sail through stormy seas. But I think that was a test of our strength. It tempered our bodies and minds, teaching us that humanity itself is the true hero of Septimont. Only the strongest can stand beside the Sentinel and fight. Without the blood spilled and sweat shed, Septimont would have known no peace, no stability. But the Ragonese lost their way, treating the Sentinel like some kind of divinity. They forget it's the strength of people that counts. And that's just cowardice. An easy escape.
I like that.
Here, if we build statues, it's to honor the heroes of the hunt. Although, I've heard things are changing over there in Raguna lately.
I like her voice. Okay. Let's see where the quest marker takes us. Where are we going? Where are we going? Gimme.
Faster.
Yes. Faster! Mush! Mush, little boy, mush! Doggy?
Not bad!
Oh, she's a doggy! Bad doggy.
Think you can keep me from fighting? Careful now! We'll see who rips whose throat out first.
Oh, she's unhinged.
All right, Emilio. Why don't you take your band of cowards and get out of my way before I decide to handle it myself? Pulling dirty tricks before
With a name like
Aegon.
Lupa, she's a wolf,
Did you
wolf
think
girl, no
I
doubt.
wouldn't notice? Did you
True.
ever stop to think you nearly got an innocent person
right.
killed?
Lupa call.
Shame on you.
Of course.
Lupa. So you're really not going to reconsider?
Even
with the finals just around the corner.
Reconsider. You think I should keep playing along and stay blind to your match fixing? I don't care what you do off the field, but in the arena, fairness isn't negotiable. If you can't get that, just keep wagging your tail for the house. You know, I once thought you were a decent gladiator, and we fought well together. But look at you now. Pathetic.
Oh.
You know nothing, Lupa. Not everyone has the same strength to survive in Septimont with a clean conscience.
I like their armor. Of the blue ones.
Sorry about that clown show. Don't judge Septimont by a few rats that can't hold their own in the dirt. They're not the norm here. Lupa's the name. Gladiator by trade. Guess we're acquainted now after crossing blades. Care to tell me your name? Got it. It's rare to meet someone with your kind of
That
strength.
seemed like she recognized our name, didn't it?
I'm used to fighting the gladiators here, but the way you handled your blade, oh, it's beautiful. I like it.
What happened just now? Did they try to ambush you?
Just about. That man, Emilio, used to be my partner. The Silvers were probably behind this.
This is a neat feature. I like it.
The House of Silver is nobility in Septimont. I share their name, though. I'm sure they've thrown me out since I stepped away from the team.
Is this tied to the match fixing you mentioned?
Ugh, yes. I knew something was off, but I didn't think they'd go this far. Maybe they threw some serious money at it. I thought the money I made them would have been enough. Oh well.
No, it's nice to get like quick definitions and stuff, especially if you're not reading a lot of like the external materials, or if you're new to an area. It's good to be able to get some definitions quickly.
You're not a local, are you? How about we team up and fight together in the finals?
That's spontaneous.
That's Cardathia's frequency. But how?
Is that your way of saying yes?
I'm sorry. Lupa.
You love her
You ever met a
smile?
Recognize
Yeah,
girl
she
by
has
the
a
name
very
of Cardathia?
gremlin smile, doesn't she?
Cardathia. Nope, never heard of her. What's going on with her?
She's missing. I'm looking for her. I tracked her to Septimont, and it seems she confronted Arsenosa.
Arsenosa is the symbol of our spirit, the great echo guarding Septimont for centuries. Besides the current Ephor, Augusta, nobody has ever faced her directly. I don't know if this Cardathia of yours is strong enough to take on Arsenosa. If she did, it would be the talk of Septimont.
I see. No leads yet, then.
Well, that's why you should join me in the Aegon! When Arsenosa shows up in the finals, you might find the answers you're looking for. The champion gets noble recognition, a hefty bonus, and some secret perks. If we win, you can take it all. If that doesn't interest you, then the attention that comes with being a champion will help you find the information you need on her.
True.
What does
But
Lupa
what's
get
in it
out of
for
it?
you?
Oh, she's probably, you know, just in it for
Me?
the thrill of the fight.
I just want to see the look on their cheating faces when they realize I've beaten them at their own game.
Yeah, exactly.
They're probably betting against me in secret. Ha! Doesn't matter. Once we win, they'll lose it all. Serves them right. If there's no punishment for crossing the line, then what's the point of a line at all? I don't know what other tricks my dear family has planned, but you're an outlander. Strong, too. No ties to their schemes.
Okay, I'll
That's
buy that
why I
rationale
look
for
forward
a
to
quick
walking this
team
path with
up
you.
with someone you've just met.
Can't wait to see what kind of gladiator you'll be.
Arsenosa and the unusual frequency I felt from Lupa are the only leads I've got. Lupa denies ever meeting Cardathia, but maybe she didn't realize. Or she's hiding something. Either way, teaming up with her is my best shot at finding the truth.
All right, let's go. Let's get to the city. I want to run around.
That's the spirit!
I want to go zip zoom.
I'll be count. Now, let's go register our team.
I wondered why they were highlighting team. They just wanted to let us know it's a 2-on-2 match. Okay. Oh, Spike Bebop, thanks for the super. Question, do you think the story and characters have become more fleshed out? Also, thoughts on the accents? I think it's hard to say, like, for characters in general. Because the structure of WuWa's storytelling is very... It's a good word. It's very focused. You know, like, they focus on one or two characters at a time. They don't really focus on a lot of them at a time. And I don't think we've really seen too much of them going back to old characters yet. So I think it's really hard to say if they've fleshed out characters. I do think the newer characters that are getting released in ways that make them feel more fleshed out, specifically. Like, Cantarella and Cartathea specifically were quite well fleshed out when they were released, right? And it looks like Lupa's going through the same thing. Like, it looks like she's going to be pretty well fleshed out by the end of this, so... yes. Also, I love the accents. The accents are great. Alright! Can I go in here? Boo.
Faster.
I want to go in. I can take all of y'all. I don't care if I'm terrible at this. I can take all of y'all. Maybe later.
Hi there. Is team registration still open?
May applause greet you? Yes, you can register. Oh, wait, your contender Lupa.
Is this on the phone? No, this is on my
Do you wish to
PC.
register
But
in
I
the
do
team?
play it mostly on my
But
phone, and it does look
aren't
pretty
you-
good there, too.
Plans changed. I'm no longer with the Bow of Legions. This is my new partner.
Oh, I see. Allow me to register you again. Have you settled on a name for your new team?
Warrior, why don't you do the honors?
Wolfstar, Wolfstar. That just means we're going to be called Sirius.
To the two of us. The Stardust.
Which is great, because then we can look at our opponents and go, hey,
That's the name of
guys,
the result.
why
We'd
so
also like to apply for the
serious?
special qualifier, please.
Of course.
I'm so funny.
Please wait one moment.
The Gladiators Aegon happens year-round in Septimont. Training matches, exhibition games, open tournaments, you name it.
Yay.
But we're after the Aegon of Champions, the biggest event held every 4 years. We also call it the Great Aegon. There are 2 stages, a points-based prelim and an elimination round. The prelim is almost over. The eliminations are about to begin. I've earned enough points from the regular matches to qualify for the finals, but since you're a new contender, you'll need to win the special qualifier to make it. If we defeat higher-ranked opponents, we can secure a spot with fewer matches.
Just the two of us. Is it 2-on-2?
Exactly. It's one of the reforms the new FO made to the Aegon. And of course, our Echo partners will be joining us in the arena too.
Yeah, what?
Echoes aren't just companions
Echo?
to us, but proof of our strength. Hunting them, taming them, and learning to live with them is the first lesson every Septimontian learns. Now, it's time to step into the arena. Ready?
Registration completed.
What would
Happy
it be like to
hunting,
be born
contenders.
unready?
Let's see how well we work together in the arena, my fellow warrior.
If a baby is born unready, does that mean they're like trying to go back in?
Are you ready for the Gladiators Aegon?
I mean, I guess so.
Happy hunting, Gladiators.
Do I have a choice? That's not my echo. Oh boy. You guys are about to watch how bad I am at this game. It's very bad. I can't see it. Dead.
Perfect teamwork.
You dead?
You make quite the hunting party.
Oh no, it's not dead. Never mind. I lied. Who's dead? I can't tell.
Annihilation!
Whee!
The wicked will face judgment!
Okay. I didn't hit too many wrong buttons. We're doing okay.
Oh, we did it!
Love her fangs. Very cute.
That was perfection! Haven't felt this alive in ages. Ah, I could finally focus and savor every moment of the fight. Oh, thanks, warrior. Teaming up with you was the right choice.
I'm getting the feeling she's a bit more of a bloodhound.
And these are...
Ta-da's. These little ones love a good match
Ta-da's?
and never miss a chance to cheer for the victors. They're more fired up than usual.
Ta-da!
Looks like your performance really won them over.
They're just as lively as the baby griffon I came across before.
This city does know how to keep spirits high. Speaking of griffons, they've actually been here long before our ancestors even settled on this archipelago. Anyway, we've secured our first victory. The next match will be held further out. If we take down the top-ranked team there, we'll be... Oh! Oh! Contentalupa! Please! Sign for me!
She has hearts in her eyes.
It's you! In the flesh! Why would a star like you be in this arena? It's impossible to get a ticket for your matches. Oh, I wish I'd known sooner that you'd be here.
Did something happen with the Bow of Legions, Contender Lupa? Who's this new gladiator you've got with you? Did you replace Contender Emilio? Oh, that's front page material.
Oh, reporter.
Make some
Awesome.
room. Lupa, I loved your performance. Please, will you sign for me? It comes with a job. Gotta draw a crowd in, both in and out of the arena.
You feel like she purposefully sought out Rover? It's possible.
All right, everyone.
She's got a good nose. She could have smelled, I don't know, she could have smelled something special and just followed it. Found him.
I can handle this, but it will take too long. We need to make a swift retreat.
Okay, but how?
Easy. Just hold my hand and don't let go.
Oh yeah, no, this is actually a good point. I don't know how long this story segment is, but I do remember that they mentioned the second half of the story comes out in the second half of the patch. So we're only going to be able to get like through half the whole patch's story today. They have time gated us. And I think, if memory serves, they were doing that because they wanted the second half to come out during Lupa's banner.
Made it out. I'll let the staff at the next arena know we're coming to avoid the same chaos there. Matches are the bread and butter for gladiators.
So you'll get the other story in
The famous
2.4
ones
still?
rarely
Yeah, as far
forgone
as I
in one or
know.
two matches. That's what caused such a stir. But now, word about our new team is gonna spread very quickly.
I'm pretty sure. Someone should fact check me by like checking the wiki, but I took a quick look and that's what it looked like to me. I took a quick look at the release dates before starting. Because I wanted to make sure that I had all the prereqs and everything done for this. Is 2 point for the last main story quest? Now that I don't know.
Oh, me? I just sent word to certain people.
Well, that's not sketchy at all.
Too much modesty is a double-edged sword. So, I'll be frank. When it comes to bankability, I'm at the top of the game.
It is split? Okay, good.
That's how my family, the Silvers, have kept their position all these years. But the
I'm
nobles
not
here in
crazy.
Septimont
Excellent.
are always hunting and contesting for more. Lions and wolves tear each other to pieces, while the hyenas lie in wait, eyes on their bellies. Everyone wants a taste of the juiciest meat. And with the illegal betting they're running, once they hear I've left the old team,
and DraftKings is here too.
Scrambling to get a piece of the action.
Are you planning to muddy the waters?
The waters are already so murky, no one can tell who's stirring them. But it's still better now than it was before. The mess they made before the current effort took over was...
I'm curious to meet this effer now.
May applause greet you, Lupa.
Familiar voice.
Huh. I see you've been waiting for me, Kartor.
It's voice actor.
He was my manager back in the Bow of Legions. Has a gift for knowing exactly what to say to anyone, though that's his flaw too.
For a manager, isn't the skill of speech always a gift? Domina Julia Silva hoped you'd behave and return home. She bid that I reason with you at the earliest opportunity.
Julia Silva?
It seems you found yourself a new ally.
Oh, Julius Caesar, Julia Silva. I get it. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
What's your point?
How disappointing. Not even a hint of charm when there's no
Thought it was the
crowd
Masked
around
Dude
to impress.
Cristoforo. Oh, it does kind of sound like him, doesn't it?
Feeling confident about this new team of yours? What do you think your chances are of winning the championship?
With me and this warrior? 100%.
You don't think it does?
Enough, Kartor.
I think it kind of
Spend the
does.
Games and empty chatter. I have one question for you. Are you involved in the Silver's match fixing?
No. I do love money, but I don't stoop to that level to get it.
I mean, the voice actors for playable characters voice NPCs all the time, so it could be
Fair
the
enough.
same voice actor.
You may leave now.
Cristoforo and Brandt have the same VA? They do?
Carefully.
What?
Silvers may have made you a star, but
I did not
just as
clock
easily
that.
Snuff that star out. I've never doubted your talent, but these are the rules of the game.
Wow.
I know the rules well enough. I just wonder if Domina Julia truly understands who's making the rules now, and where she stands in this game.
Hey, that guy's got range. That's also true for Cartithia and Fleur-de-Lis. Yeah, but that one I kind of expect, right? Like, I would expect them to be voiced by the same person.
Is this Kartur also from House Silva?
Not exactly.
He's gone!
He's a free man, though he's handled Bow of Legion's business for the past few years.
Good snake. I don't
Once
trust
we
him
cross
at
the
all.
Hero's Way, we'll get to the Capitolini Hill district.
Touch, ta-da. Touched it us.
For centuries, countless gladiators have walked this very path to Colosseum Olympus, just as we are now.
It's just try to say the phrase "touch Tada's precision." I can't do it. I can't do it.
The next qualifier is just ahead. Once it's over, we can take the cable car to the upper city.
This is a very impressive
On an
structure.
autumn day,
Look
the
at this.
view
This is
as you
cool.
ascend and the breeze on your face can truly lift your spirits.
Okay, we're gonna take a quick sidetrack because I want to hit this pillar. Give me your map. This. Oh my god. Hit the wrong button again. This is gonna be a curse, I could tell. A curse upon my own self, caused by my own hubris.
Faster.
There's no one here, though. Where are my
Are you ready,
spectators?
the gladiators, Aegon?
I
Happy hunting,
demand onlookers. The adoring audience must be present for my combat prowess. Uh-oh. I don't... Am I still Arrow Rover? Oh, yeah, I am. Okay. Owie.
Waves rise. Judgment strikes! Annihilation! Hopefully this helps. Wind rises! The wicked. Wind
Owie.
be my blade.
I fly! Whee!
Cardothea. Standing on the water.
That's not Cardothea. That's Fleur-de-Lis. Rover, can't you tell them
Normal
apart?
Sensation came over me again.
What happens if
when
you
my
lose?
sword
I don't
struck
know.
The contender's echo.
You probably have to start over.
All the echoes in Septimont seem to exhibit unstable power. Something is definitely off,
Eh? Guess so.
but it seems like no one else has noticed.
Contender Lupa isn't in the Bow of Legions anymore. What a shame.
Just 2 days before the finals as well. It's unfair to her former teammates and her fans.
Is it about the money? She's changed teammates how many times now?
Anyone notice the sword being different? That's the sword I actually have Rover equipped with, I think.
Without the Silver's patronage, there's no
That's not
way
like
a
the
gladiator from the outskirts could rise to fame so
Arrow
quickly.
Rover sword.
Quiet down! Where are you hearing these rumours? Open your eyes. Lupa has never once thrown a match.
Everyone thinks they know the real truth. But consider this. It's a fact I know to be true.
Let's go, my fellow warrior.
No, that's not the one he got from Cantarella. I'm pretty sure that's the standard banner sword.
It's all going as planned. Let's get you settled somewhere comfortable. Then tomorrow, we head to the Colosseum Olympus for the semi-finals.
I've been meaning to ask, is there a body of water in the city? I think...
A body of water? Yes, but it's been abandoned for years. That elevator can take you to the upper city, though.
That's not the standard banner one?
If you want to try looking for her, we can start there.
You sure? Oh, is that Cantarella's gift? Oh.
Thanks.
I thought I had the standard banner sword on Rover. I'm gonna look after this.
Yes?
Those people just now...
I'm a look.
They talked about match fixing. Don't you want to challenge that?
I didn't have time to gather enough proof before I left. Besides, this isn't the right moment. Once we win the Great Aegon, I'll make everything public. In Septimont, only the winners get to speak their truth. I'm fine. High praise leads to harsh words. It's always like that. Honestly, I don't care what people say. This kind of thing happens every day. Tarnishing rivals' reputations is one of their usual tricks. I cut off their betting profits, so it's only natural they'd be upset. Besides, now I have a reliable warrior by my side. That's all that matters. No worrying about whether my teammate can keep up. No dealing with petty politics. Just the thrill of the fight. Thank you for that, my fellow warrior.
I just want to see if I'm crazy or not. Okay, hold on. Hold on a second. Hold on.
The experiment begins.
No, not you. Oh, you're right. It doesn't have the thing. Do I even have? Oh, yeah, I guess I do. I just didn't level it yet. Okay. Yeah, you're right. That's the blood pact one. Okay. I see. I should really swap him around. I see why I got confused, though. I don't really use Rover that much. Oh, I knew I got the sword. I just didn't think it was equipped on him, and like you guys mentioned, that wasn't my Rover
Why would
anyway.
the place you mentioned be abandoned?
Because of the first dark tide in Laguna. Oh, you know what a dark tide is, right?
Yes.
Due to certain safety concerns at the time, the main city district was relocated further up the hill.
This place is empty. Where is everybody? Nobody here. Well, I mean, like, there's like 1 or 2 people, but like, there's nobody here. Everybody go. There's some people. They flexin'. Oh, yeah. Flex. Bodybuilding echoes. Nothing. Just a big hole in the ground. Oh. A hole I'm supposed to go in. Okay, then. What? Do you make me jump down just so I could go up? Was there a button I missed? There was probably a button I missed, huh? It's a very unsafe elevator, by the way.
You said Cartathea might have been here. Do you have an idea of where she
But-
passed through?
But
I think.
who
somewhere
designed this?
over there.
I want a word with the architect,
That's where the
please.
statue of Hercules is.
This is not up to code. There are not. It's not just that the railings are wrong. There are no railings. Eh?
This is the place. I'll look for Cartathea's traces here.
How?
Through the connection we share.
I don't
All
like
right,
the
then.
flying
I'll wait
controls.
here.
They're weird.
Good luck.
Nope, she's not here. Did you eat her, Lupa? Did you eat the water snake? That is
How's it
something a
going?
wolf would do.
You look frustrated. That's right. I'm sure you'll make progress by the finals. Hercules. His statue once
Hercules.
stood tall on both sides of the street, watching over the heroes of Septimon as they set out to
Oh, is
hunt.
Hercules my little ghosty, Betty? Where is my little ghosty? I want him back.
Back then,
He abandoned me for
the chimes
Cartathea.
drifting up from the city with the finest sounds of glory.
Back, ghosty friend.
Beware of the Kerosaurs lurking below. Those tacit discords will ambush
Guys.
anyone who falls into the water.
Are those the city's ruins down there?
Yes.
I have bad
remnants of
news.
the old district. We rarely use this route since it's too dangerous, but some thrill seekers come here to hunt tacit discords. Speaking of which, this area is actually under Silver jurisdiction. I used to play here as a child.
Guys, I have terrible news. Hercules has no cake. None. Look at him. That is a flat-ass pancake. Anyway. Rest in peace, Hercules. You won't be twerking very often anymore. For you see, there is nothing to twerk with.
Cartathea. I've never heard that name before, but it feels strangely familiar.
Oh, no, no, no. Don't say that. I don't want more amnesia. Maybe his armor is oppressing his bakery. The cake is hidden in fondant. Cardi, what you doing there, buddy? You're a bit far from home. We're all alone. In a dark castle.
Someone's still alive.
With... Oh. Okay, we're definitely seeing scenes out of order now.
Are you okay? You seem like a local. Are there any other survivors?
I'm managing. I can still move, but I'm exhausted. My I've walked for so long.
Where or
for
when
so
is she? An
far, I
excellent
still
question.
Can't leave this city.
Where or whenever this is, it is not where and whenever we are currently.
The white tidal blight follows me wherever I go.
Scars of the dark tide's touch may appear as discoloration, calcification, or even coral-like growths depending on what has been corrupted.
Tidal blight?
Oh, yeah,
Could
see?
you mean the dark tide?
When those corals were growing back when Kartathea was knocking down that tower, it was bad juju.
I don't remember.
That's all right. Memories can be recovered. And so can your name. I've been through something similar myself, and someone helped me find my way back.
It's great lighting, I like
I've
that.
only just arrived here. All of Septimont is cloaked in mist. Would you mind sharing with me what you still remember?
Who are you?
My name is Kartathea. I'm Raguna's... I'm a wandering knight from Raguna.
A wandering knight.
Oh, hey there, buddy.
Don't worry. I'll take care of them. Come forth and face my blade.
Welcome to my city, Griffon's fortress of Capitolini Hill.
Okay, we are back to the present? I'm assuming this is a past and future sort of thing at the moment. Catching snippets of the future.
Who are they?
Oh, some minor noble houses that didn't make it into the Aegon. In Septimont, strength and power go hand in hand. Nobles get more,
Or snippets
but
of the
they
past?
tend to
I
prove they're
mean...
worth it and pull their weight for the city.
Aegon
isn't just about
if there's
fortune,
another time
it's a way
loop
to
here,
find the
man.
principle. For nobles,
There's
the
another
ability to
time
command
loop.
and control echoes is a basic
Banes of my
responsibility.
existence.
If the heir of a noble house isn't strong enough, it signals that the house is unfit to hunt down tacit discords or protect Septimont. So, if a noble's been living it up, they'll end up broke and thrown out of the city after paying high patronage fees for a gladiator who doesn't even make the cut. Strength is everything. That's how it works. You fought your battles too, or you wouldn't be here. For most Septimontians, the Aegon isn't just an event. It's the training ground nobles and commoners alike have to fight in.
Wait, I saw a shiny snake.
The victors show no mercy to the defeated. People here despise weakness, worship strength, and crave glory. Where you come from doesn't matter. Prove yourself, and the crowd will scream your name. The spotlight's yours, the arena's your stage. But if you can't keep up, if you're not chosen, you'll be left in the shadows. Oh, come to think of it, we haven't had anything to eat since those two matches. Right, I know just the thing I want you to try.
No. I wish to run around a little. I want to run around. No, no. Wait, no. Oh, wait. Are you guys getting frame drops? I don't have any frame drops on my end.
Fulvia!
Stream
Two
might be
large
struggling
platters,
a little
please,
bit.
With 2 bottles of heart pour.
And what are you? An energy drink. Oh, okay. That was what's on the billboard. Okay, gotcha, gotcha, gotcha.
I heard she left the Bow of Legions.
That's enough, folks. You know the rules. No gossip outside the arena. Just dig in.
Still got that fire, huh, Fulvia?
You should talk. Finally cut ties with the Silvers, eh? With the way they handle the share of profits, you should have
You should read the message sent by Cartothea through the in-game mail. Oh. I'll look.
Well,
I'll go look.
back
I'll go
then, a
look.
strong backer was exactly what I needed. Can't say it was all bad.
So, this is your new partner. Looks like you can handle yourself. Well, well, you better prove it in the Aegon then. By the way, Heart Pour is sold out today. Guess the celebrity branding really worked.
If people heckle us during the Aegon, are they egging us on?
What's heart pour?
A drink I endorsed. Most of the drinks I promoted were... but this one's actually really good. If my name's on it, you don't have to worry about quality. It's just that the taste... Well, let's just say it's meh. At best. Anyway, I'll get you a taste of heart pour later. For
Who's
now,
drinking the glasses on the
let's
table behind
enjoy
us?
the meal. So, fellow warrior.
Oh, whoa,
any
they just
stories
glitched
to
right.
share?
Okay, hi, buddies.
There is still much to learn about each other.
Are those waffles?
Hey, Lupa, got a message from old Abius. He said the new batch of restored footage just arrived, including those about
Those are the
Contender Mia.
biggest waffles.
Oh,
Contender Mia?
I almost forgot with everything going on lately.
Okay.
Footage.
Recordings of major matches or famous contenders. Helpful for those who want to learn from them.
Guys, blink twice if Contender Mia is a cat. Because she would go, Nya.
F4 Augustas are the most popular.
Don't blink if it's not.
4 years ago, she became the champion and a household name by crushing every single opponent. From there, she worked her way up into the F4 seat. But I prefer watching Contender Mia's matches over any of the past champions. I think she's got real heart.
I just want her to be
You
a
can
Mian
feel it.
cat.
Even through the recordings. The way she threw herself into every fight.
Do you think we'll face her in this Aegon?
Not likely. She disappeared during a great Aegon years ago. Some say she got tangled up in illegal betting scandals. Others think the pressure from her manager drove her to leave Septimont. There are plenty of rumors, but no one knows what really happened. Still, it's frustrating to just disappear halfway through. If you fail to make it to the end, people will see you as nothing.
That is true.
Solace never disappoints. Their dishes hit the spot every time. Now that our bellies are full...
That was so
time
much
to
food.
relax. To
Hold on,
Leonidas
hold on.
Hotel.
Look at this, look at this.
It's the best
Look at
place
this.
for travelers in Septimont.
Okay, guys.
I've got a long-term rental there myself.
Is this a waffle burger? Is that what this is? It looks like there's meat in the middle. Like there's like a big meat patty between two giant waffles. That would feed like 6 people. Anyway.
Pierce through the stars.
That is not the button okay. It's fine. We can pretend that was the button I pressed. It was not. You said email. Oh, here it is. This one. I see. To the righteous one. By the time you read this letter, I'll be on my way to Septimont. Sorry for leaving so abruptly, but there's a matter that requires my immediate attention. I'm afraid I can't divulge too much at the moment, but as observant as you are, I'm confident that you will find out what it is as soon as you arrive in Septimont. We did not. That means we are not that observant. We are kinda dumb. That's okay. The people of Septimont, I've heard, are valiant and full of life. They value above all else glory won in battle. Maybe this city will be more to your taste than Raguna was. Am I correct? Yeah. Blind religious faith isn't exactly my thing, so yes. Please don't laugh if I'm not. No, you're right. You're good. We're good. We're good. This will be my first trip to Septimont. It'll be your first too, I presume. Well, is it? Do we count past Rover as current Rover? Because we don't know where past Rover's been. It might not be our first trip to Septimont. You'll receive a package delivered by a Drake. Inside our earnings I received recently from working as a wandering knight. I'm sure you'll put it to good use. They pay and summon? I have to leave now. Time is of the essence. I have no doubt that you'll have a great adventure in Septimont. Just remember, as you walk onto Septimonian soil, it's the same ground I will be walking on. We shall meet again in Septimont, righteous one. Okay. Well. Cool. Did Septimont even exist during ancient Rover's time? An excellent question. I do not know. I admit I do not have a good grasp on the greater timeline of the game. That could be something to look up.
Ta-da! Welcome to your new spot. It's a lifetime suite, and it's yours anytime you need it during your stay in Septimont.
Got a whole house? Man, Septimont's housing market is good.
The Black Shores, huh? I'd love to see it one day. Maybe when the time's right, I'll venture beyond Septimont and explore the world out there. You know, gladiating means everything to me. I really, really love it. I know I'm lucky. I know what I want and I'm doing what I love. Compared to those
guys, let's all move to
drifting through
Septimont.
life,
They've got free housing.
I've already been given so much. But sometimes... well, I'm not unhappy. I was born for this, but the more I embrace it, the more I fear losing it.
That is how it goes.
I can't help but wonder, what is it that fills me up when I'm under those lights?
Listen, we
My
could all be
passion
gladiators.
for
We
the
just don't have to.
fight?
We don't have to win.
Or the favor it brings me. If one day I lost that favor,
It's like being an RA
would
in
I
college.
be more helpless, panicked, and heartbroken than those who never had it in the first place? If that day comes, would I still be able to say I love this life?
You know, if you have something that's so dear to you like that, if you're not afraid of losing it, like even a little bit, then you're not actually that fond of it. Fear of losing something is quite literally related, like proportionately to the amount that you enjoy or love something. Right? Like, I love my doggies a lot. So I am definitely afraid of them getting hit by a car. You know what I mean? You're not nearly as worried about things you don't care about. Oh, I just realized that's kind of in bad taste because she's a dog. I'm sorry. I was gonna say, like, you know, you care about your kids, but I don't have kids, so like the closest thing I have is my dogs. Okay. That erase that from your memory.
Well said. It's my life to live, my path to walk. If I don't make my choices, who will? That's how you live life without regrets.
I'll tell you a story here in a minute.
Tomorrow's the semi-finals. We'd best get some rest. Good night, my fellow warrior.
Oh, it's the blue lady again. You know what, though, guys? There was more than one bed. Good night.
Words.
No! No! Oh, no, 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 no. Guys, if I had $1 for every time a gacha game presented me with a story arc about cyclical stories, I would have $3. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it's happened 3 times. I'm being haunted. I have a new bane of my existence. It's not time loops. Storybooks.
This is but an illusion. One of the night, one of dreams.
Don't
Not
trust
like the spectacle you saw
you.
in the glimmer of the carnival. Here, I am not your foe, nor can we harm each other, should we so wish. Lay your blade to rest, if only for now. 'Tis a pleasure to see you again, on this special stage.
I want to know what happened to her eye.
Wild and beautiful, chasing endless glory.
Because her bandages make it
Tell
feel like
me,
it's a pretty recent
Does
injury.
Septimont please you as much as Raguna once did?
It's
When
not
one
happening 3
wrestles
times.
against the
Listen, if
torrents of
it's
fate, the
happening
signpost is an
in
anchor,
Wuthering Waves,
guiding
it just
you
happened in
toward
Genshin, and it
infinite
just
horizon.
happened in Star Rail. That's 3.
Let's take our time. I would like our talk to be pleasant. No one will bother us here. I have an associate who adores the heroic tales told throughout this land. For this reason, the missing girl you seek and the anomaly you sense.
He wears the bandage for fun? What? Why?
They are indeed threads in his tapestry.
Or
You
depth
could call
perception.
it an obsession of his.
And
Every hero's tale begins with a trial. Your wisdom and courage, your compassion and resolve, your hope and madness. Will they be strong enough to carry you through the trial? To make you the hero of the story? Read it. I hope the story speaks to you. The answers you seek lie within these pages. If we continue to meet as foes, the symphony grows monotonous. I confess I find it rather uninspired.
She seems bored. Not like... like... She desires novelty, I mean.
I'll ask again, Frolova. What are you doing here in Septimont? And why give me this?
I am giving this story a little nudge. As of now, you and that blessed maiden from the tower are deeply interwoven in the fate he has spun.
So you're not the only overseer active in Renacita. Scar, your nameless ally, and you.
Kaya wears an eye
The
patch
Fraxidus
because he has
seems
an
to
eye
revel
injury,
in the company
actually.
of those with twisted obsessions.
It's not as you imagine. You've already met my associate, you see. He trusts what he sees, not the words of others.
I've already crossed paths with him since arriving in Renacita.
As a creator, he always hopes his characters will craft twists and turns that he himself cannot foresee.
This is Cristoforo, isn't
He
it?
believes that the closer one stands to the protagonist, the greater their influence over the tale. But the true lead of the story has yet to emerge. I gave you this play so you can see the ending.
Yup.
That gladiator
Yup.
girl will be the harbinger of the dark.
Oops.
All glory will be consumed, and the pride of heroes will dissolve within a blackened maelstrom.
More looping
Such is the
stories.
finale she holds most dear. This is a short story, one that only lasts 3 days. When the final match concludes, so too will this
Ah,
story.
that means Cartathea and Lupa
could
met
claim
in
the
both the
spotlight
future
by ending
and
her
the
life
past at
before
the
the
same
curtain
time.
falls. Change the ending, and the tragedy is averted. But should you falter, or worse, warn her of what's to come, the consequences will spiral far beyond anything you can imagine.
What you're proposing, I do. Tell me, what reason do I have to trust a word you're saying, Frolova?
You don't need to trust me. Let my words slip from your thoughts if you wish. As I've already said, the story will unfold as my associate has written it. The choice lies with you. It is a freedom we all hold. Even the wildest imaginations draw from what already exists. So it is with this story. It follows a template, and even its creator cannot escape its confines. Choose wisely, Rover. Time is still on your side. For now. I look forward to your performance in this grand finale.
Yeah, okay. So, when I said Cartathea and Lupa met in the past and the future, if this is a story that loops over the course of 3 days, then from the outside perspective, Cartathea and Lupa met in the previous loop, right? Which would... Lupa, I get it. But like technically it's at the end of the loop. So that would be the future, just not of this loop. You see what I'm saying? So like in the past in the future at the same time. Okay, this is probably easier to navigate on this. In front of the incubator. Is that what that is? That's gross. That means the whole place was covered in fetal fluid. I don't like it. Okay. Wait, does it scroll? It does scroll down. My bad. So she's born of tidal blight. Okay. Tidal blight is a thing of the dark tide. Yes, that's connected to the Leviathan. The Leviathan created Parthethia to be its resonator initially. So is it trying again with Lupa? Is that what we're doing? The dark sea that rolled over Septimon's jagged cliff, surging down and down pristine cobblestone streets, drenching the golden flags and wind chimes and engulfing men and women, young and old, like a mist descending from the blackened ocean above. It dragged its writhing mass across the land towards the far side of the sea on its pilgrimage across the world. Lupa is swallowed by the tide's relentless churn. The hymn swells from her chest, crawling forth to escape from her parted lips. An esoteric melody fills the boundless darkness. Okay, so we only have these 3 nodes right now then. Doesn't look like it goes where else. Well. Well. We got books. I don't know if I want to read the books right now. Oh, these are like qualifying. Or qualifying. This one I interested in. Oh, it's just a travel guide. All right, that's nothing too impactful for now. It's you, Lupa. Did you know you're named after a loop? Because you're in a time loop in a storybook? Oh, I'm sorry. That was spoilers!
Morning, fellow warrior. Huh. You don't exactly look well rested.
Frolova may not have told the whole truth.
Lupa means forget in Indonesian. That's awesome.
Neither Lupa nor the others.
She's got like a triple layered name.
And that fleeting image. Lupa turning into that unfamiliar girl. I need more clues before making any decisions.
So is the unfamiliar girl the one that
fine.
Disappeared?
Just a
bad
dream. Let's get going. Our next stop is the Colosseum Olympus, right?
You got it. Let's get going.
All right. It is funny. I do have one of my dogs' name is Fenris, and the other one's name is Levi, and Levi is short for Leviathan. So it is kind of fitting. It was another reason I wanted to pick up Cartithia's, because she's the resonator for the Leviathan. Well, she was. Now she's Sentinel, but you know what I mean. So I have a funny story about Fenris though. To my little dog, my other dog. Fenris is super weird, and in the spring, and only in the spring, when the pollen gets so dense up here, she freaks out if we go for a walk. So twice last week and then today, I took her for a walk, and we didn't even get like a 1/16 of a mile before she looked at me and I looked at her, and she turns around and books it back to the car. Full speed. Won't respond to anything I say. Ignores everything. She's just booking it full sprint back to the car. And so like, it's right next to a super busy road, and she just goes up to my car, sits on the sidewalk, and then stares at me from like across this giant field of buttercups. And I'm just like, you little rat bastard. Like, at least she knows where she's going. But she's smart, but she's also really dumb. And I love her. But she also infuriates me. And like, the pollen is what freaks her out. Sometimes Levi will just cough because there's too much pollen in the air. And that freaks her out so much that she'll also do the same thing. She'll just turn around and take off and run all the way back to the car, even if we're like 2 miles into the woods. At full sprint. Anyway. Off we go. I was just thinking about that because we were talking about like losing dogs the other day, and I'm just like, yeah, this is pretty important to me because I've got one really dumb dog. Like I said, she's actually she's actually really, really smart. She's just a little too independent. She doesn't have pollen allergies. I don't know what it is. She doesn't sneeze. She doesn't cough. She freaks out when my other dog coughs. Ask me about the exploration experience after this cutscene. I don't want to... I mean, I know I've been talking over them, but I don't want to go into that just yet. We fighting. Oh, it's this guy!
As expected, the Silvers chose to face us in the semifinals. The news spreads quickly.
Time
You knew this was coming?
to check out this awesome move.
To them, it's a provocation, and to forfeit would be a disgrace. Domina Julia must be here. She wouldn't miss a moment like this.
It's Julia
She's
Caesar!
shrewd and exceptionally capable, but arrogant to the core. She's convinced that she's always right. She doesn't believe in talking things through, thinks it's for the weak. So we'll show her we don't need rigged matches to win. We'll win with pure strength.
Is she adopted? I mean, all dogs are adopted. What do you mean? You think I birthed my dog from my own loins? That did not happen. And this is...
Years have passed, and I stand before you once more, not as a gladiator, but as a witness to the start of this grand event.
Interesting.
You know well that gladiatorial combat is the lifeblood of our ancient and mighty city. Seize power and fight for victory. Once, we fought to survive on the seas. That same instinct courses through our veins today. The instinct
I'm trying to
face
place her
fate head
accent.
on and defy it. Remember, those who cling to glory without the strength to defend it will see it slip through their fingers. Warriors, by the eternal sun, may your courage honor Septimont and prove your loyalty to its spirit.
The voice actors from London, it's just great acting. Interesting.
Look forward to the
Like, she
rise
sounds a
of
little
new
Scottish
in this
But, like,
Aegon.
it's not quite, you know?
Let the Aegon begin.
So is she the oh, I forgot the word. Aphon? Shoot, I forgot the name. Ephor. Yes, that one.
Come, my fellow warrior.
Yes, yes, that one.
Victory
Okay,
is
okay,
ours
okay,
for the
okay, okay, okay.
taking.
Are they gonna make me fight with my own team? Or do I get trial characters again?
Are you ready for the gladiators, Aegon? Happy hunting,
Ready as I'll ever be.
gladiators.
I've gotten a different echo every time.
Let's settle this, Emilio. Fair and square.
Ready.
Wind rises.
I can't see anything.
Perfect teamwork. We make quite the hunting party.
Mist of slashes. Wind howls. Unfettered by bounds. The wicked will face judgment. Tempest of slashes.
Oh dear.
Hopefully this helps. Will face judgment.
Woohoo! I can lock onto an enemy? What? Oh, that was a great face.
This frequency, it's like the dark tide in the inverted tower.
Oh, so that's how they're match fixing.
Thanks, my fellow warrior. Can't win, so you play dirty in the arena, huh? You
Interesting. Okay. How do you lock on? On controller. And then maybe tell me on phone. I can, that norm.
Esteemed Ephor, I must bring a grave matter
Oh yeah, okay,
to your
there it is.
attention. In this very match, the Silvers stooped to underhanded tactics.
Don't
Speak
turn your
plainly,
back on your
gladiator.
enemy. Click the right
spear,
thumbstick.
It was
Oh,
a
okay.
gift from Domina Julia, head of House Silver, when I first joined the family. Back then, I trusted the Silvers completely, never once doubting their intentions. That is, until I chose to leave them, not long ago. Now in today's arena, this spear spiraled out of control, nearly stabbing my own teammate.
Telling you, don't turn your back on the enemy.
Of course. And your proof? Honorable Ephor, I guarantee this spear will withstand any scrutiny. Lupa, you owe your fame and fortune to our patronage. Yet, you turned your back on us when we needed you the most. Allow me to remind everyone, House Silver does not cower, nor fear defeat. In past Aegons, we have constantly led in victories. Even if we lose today, we will not be expelled from Septimont. So tell me, Lupa, who is truly desperate to destroy whom? A lone gladiator cut off from her family? or a house as powerful as mine.
Missed opportunity to say lone wolf. Tisk tisk.
Enough of this disgrace.
Oh, who's this?
Stop your performance, Jester.
What?
What?
That's Yuno, the priestess of Septimond. She rarely leaves the temple and only shows up accompanying F4 Augusta.
Oh, so she's an oracle.
The heroic spirits of the moon and stars have long seen through it. These hollow lies taint Septimond's sacred arena. Guilty.
I said you was.
It's
I
obvious.
said you was. You didn't listen.
No chance.
No, I said it.
50 face. That can't be right. It's typical, isn't it?
Augusta, banish the Silvers from Septimond.
The priestess can foretell fate and has the power to make final calls here. Most people trust her judgment. But
the sun and the
Yuno
moon
is a
are
bit extreme with
fighting.
our priestesses. Not everyone agrees with her behavior, despite her capabilities.
This can't. This is very confusing.
Guilty. The temple has spoken.
That's outrageous. Unbelievable. Despicable stuff. Yeah, I do too. Yeah, they're guilty.
Guilty! Julia Silva, you know the weight of your actions. I know your family once stood as the cornerstone of this city. Its pioneers, its founders, its protectors. For centuries, the Silvers
Yeah, surveillance state.
in the hunting grounds.
It does certainly feel like that, doesn't
defending
it?
Septimond from tacit discourse.
If you had
But today,
oracles and prophets who were actually like really on point all the time, that would be the ultimate surveillance state.
further, Julia.
Because you wouldn't need to record anything.
Leave Septimond. Do not ever return.
As you command, F4.
Augusta reminds you of Nia from Xenoblade? How? Oh, the voice.
Your
Oh,
performance
okay.
just
Okay,
now.
I understand.
That wasn't a complete disaster. At least you show more promise than those idiots retreating to cling to their meager points. An outlander. Fight well, both of you. Do not disappoint me or Augusta in tomorrow's final.
It seems there's still some time before the other semi-final concludes. Let's head to the lounge for a break.
Okay. Snack time. Snack, 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 snack. You know, is she... I think she's, her name is like a play on Juno, yeah? I don't know if that's actually like a word. Okay, like I'm super sus of this guy now.
Let me cut to the chase. The Silvers
You guys
are
sure
finished.
that isn't Cristoforo?
F4 Augusta's swift decision sealed their fate. Don't tell me you had no part in this.
It's the
Who's to
original
say?
spelling? Oh, okay,
How
okay,
could
okay,
I
okay.
predict Domina Julia would tamper with my spear?
Regardless, House Silver has been banished. Even if they deceived you first, you still left their team without a word and violated your contract. You can't deny that.
Skip to the end, Kartor. You're not here to catch up or spread gossip.
Fine then. I handled the Silver's sponsorship of the Bow of Legions, and I can ensure the damage to your career is minimal. In return, I'll be your event manager for the next year.
Deal. But we'll need new terms. I trust you'll draw up a contract that satisfies me, Kato.
Always ready to squeeze an opportunity, aren't you, Lupa?
The Silvers lit the spark, but you turned a blind eye to what was happening. Don't fool yourself, Carter. You're complicit in this too.
Fine. We'll do it your way.
Wait! You didn't come to me just for money, did you?
F4 Augusta, the fiercest hunter in the grounds, our queen. If there's a storm brewing in Septimont, I intend to find the right place to take shelter.
Finally some peace. What a day. F4 Augusta had a humble origin. Her path to power was paved in blood. Decades ago, corruption ran rampant in Septimont, far worse than it is now. 2 F4s met untimely ends back then. The great Aegon carries immense weight for the city, and I guess that's why she chose this moment to act.
See this so-called
The
prophet.
priestess of Septimont has the authority to make final judgments. Juno, in particular, is one of F4 Augusta's staunchest allies. Most prophets spend their days in the temple, observing fate's flow and tending to the eternal flames. But Juno's different. She prefers to spend her time in the hunting grounds, bow in hand, patrolling with the other fighters. Born during an eclipse, she's the most gifted among her line. Impressive, isn't it?
So, if I may do a small etymological thing, I'm gonna go full conspiracy here for a second. Carter, which is the guy who just left, his name is exactly what it sounds like. It means cart, or like, you know, like charioteer kind of thing, like the guy who drives a carriage or a cart driver. Christopher, which is the root of Cristoforo, means Christ bearer, which is also someone who carries something or to bear something. I'm just thinking about carts and carrying and all that kind of stuff, and I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm a little sus of that guy. Getaway driver.
That's right. I
You can
owe
go with
you
that.
for helping me escape Julia's tricks.
Cartathea. That one's a little bit different. That's a different cart.
That fleeting frequency. It was similar to the Thenodians.
RT with an E is a different origin,
Could
I think.
it really be linked to the dark tide Lupa will bring forth in Septimont? As Verlova said? Lupa, can I see your spear?
Here you are.
Cart with an E is more like card than it is like a cart that you carry things with.
I can't feel that abnormal frequency anymore. Lupa, does Domina Julia believe in the Sentinel?
Well, if anything, she despises the acolytes in Raguna. Her obsession with titles is for the glory that comes with them. She prides herself
According
on
to
being the
Forlova, we already met the
perfect
other overseer and writer, so it has to be Carter. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking.
It's highly unlikely she'd believe in the Sentinel.
Also, if the voice actor for Cristoforo can also voice Brent, I don't know, man.
I see.
Sorry. Lend me your shoulder for a moment. I'm a bit tired.
Go ahead.
You know, this is off topic. I've never quite understood why people like to rest heads on shoulders, because the shoulder is not comfortable. You got this hard round bone that goes right into your temple.
Looks like the other two teams have wrapped up their match.
I mean, it's cute, but
the semifinals are over.
Not comfy.
Finally, we can leave and get some rest.
Laps, I understand, right? Laps, I understand because there's cushion, there's fleshy stuff there, so it's like that's somewhat comfortable.
Congratulations on reaching the final. Oh,
Shoulders, I've never understood.
Your performance earlier was truly impressive.
Lupa, did you notice any signs of match fixing involving House Silver before? About that?
I told you not long ago, the Bow of Legions has been exploiting their gladiators. But no one dared to speak up.
If you win the final, oh, you'll have the whole of Solace raising their drinks to your name.
All right, everyone. I'll chat with you later. But first, let's give my fellow warrior a moment to breathe.
You just finished hitting a moment to breathe. What do you
He's
mean?
new to Septimont. I'm sure none of you want to get carried away and leave
This
a
is
bad
anime,
impression
no
on
one
the
has.
Outlander. Go. Find somewhere quiet to rest. I'll meet up with you once I've dealt with all this.
Sorry, that was funny. I don't know why it was funny, but funny. I think she likes the attention. Alrighty, where are we going? Where are we going? Yep. Where are we going? Guess we'll find out soon. Oops. Okay, so jumping gets rid of the fun stuff. Maybe I'll just warp. Or not. Or not. Maybe I shouldn't have gone down there. If I get up, are there stairs? Wherefore art thou, stairs? Did I do enough of the last patch's event to get the glider skin? No, I didn't. I didn't finish it. I started it too late. I only got like halfway through it. I didn't get the glider skin. Why don't I fly? I don't like flying. The controls are really uncomfortable. Also, I like running. I don't mind gliding. Yeah, flying mechanics with the controller feels really weird. I'm sure it'll get better once I get more used to it, but right now it's just... You're going to be watching me fly into a lot of walls. I'm not going to subject you to that.
If only for a brief moment. She thought it was just the Silva's dirty
Genshin
trick,
is gliding, though,
and
not
didn't notice
flying.
its connection with the Thenodian.
The gliding in Genshin is the same speed as the gliding
Belova
in
said her
WuWa.
associate can weave fate and stories. If that's true, it means his forte can influence how things play out. But it's unlikely he can freely bend the fabric of reality. Phraxidus would have overrun Solaris long ago if he could. Either Septimont exists outside reality, or his ability has limits.
Of course it has limits. Even a book has limits.
If this isn't
It's
the
got
real
covers.
world, I could take more drastic actions. But if it is, killing Lupa would be an act I could never take back. The best approach is to stick to my original plan. Wait for Arsenosa to appear in the final. That's my lead to Cardathia. I also sense Cardathia's frequency on Lupa too. If she's here, she's making moves, just like I am. In the meantime, I need to figure out that Overseer's limits. The longer this lasts, the more anomalies are bound to show.
Boss, why the long face, huh? Something getting you down?
What happened to our glasses?
Buling, why are you here?
Kiddo, where's your lenses?
I'm here for sightseeing. How could I miss the Great Aegon? It's Septimon's signature event.
Buling's actually quite cute, isn't she? Selfie!
Ah, you are the one to break the deadlock. You've noticed it, haven't you, boss? Septimont is caught in some anomaly.
How much do you know about it? This is our second time meeting, Buling. That can't be a coincidence.
I can feel it, but I don't know where it's coming from. Every time I get close, it slips away like smoke. But now, I'm sure of it. If I want out of this mess,
Even though
I
she's
need
not
to
from here,
borrow
it's
some
probably
of your
because she's not
muscle.
from here that she can feel something is off.
Oyo, but Taoists have their rules, can't say too much. But helping you helps me. A little nudge is no big deal, right?
Okay, I like Buling. She's cute.
Here, take this. A little something from me to you. A good start for us. Anyway, it's on me, no charge. Seeing isn't believing, but truth exists in the mirror of the world. Go ahead, see for yourself.
Do you think Buling has been through a previous cycle? Or, like, a previous loop, rather?
What do you think? The final's nearly here. Will contender Mia claim the title?
Oh, this
Done
seems
well
farther
so
back
far,
than that.
But her track record has been shaky.
She'd better not slip up now. I've bet a fortune in the underground pits. If she loses, that John fellow promised she'd win no matter what.
John. Ah, Mia's manager. Listen, she's got all sorts of talk round her, and the odds are crazy. But past champions have always been the noble bloods, haven't they? Not to mention, she's originally from Raguna.
You think Septimon is caught inside a Sonorosphere? I think that it's possible that, like, since they're talking about the script and we're thinking about Cristoforo,
She's gone again.
it's like, because scripts and everything,
I
and he's a
remember
playwright.
Lupa mentioning a gladiator named Mia. She disappeared years ago during a great Aegon.
I think it's...
Verlova said the story only lasts for 3 days and ends during the final. The great Aegon is at the heart of the story after all.
So I think, like, it's very possible that his ability might be the ability to create a sonorosphere that is a story. You know what I mean?
The bell on this mirror is jingling. The closer I move in that direction, the louder it gets. I'd better check it out.
So is it like Chiakona's talent, but instead of seeing memories, it's creating stories? Yeah. I think that's a pretty good way to think of it.
Remember that gloomy gladiator?
But he can only create a story from something that already exists or something. I would assume that he would need some sort of inspiration, right? Like he would need a setting, he needs a cast, he needs a stage, right? Like he would need like a set, props, like costumes, a plot line. Chances are, like, whatever he decides to write a story about probably implicates whatever the target is into that story.
Time for a little nap.
Okay. Nap time, I guess. Oh, see, she's smart. She's sleeping on a pillow. See, that's how you do it. All right. No more nap time. I'm not entirely sure if I conveyed my thoughts on that well, but that's kind of what I'm thinking. Oh, that was one of those chess things, wasn't it? Sorry, no. So like Wanda does in WandaVision. I haven't seen WandaVision. Hope you didn't miss my super chat. Oh, shoot, I probably did. Kaya, thank you for this super. I just want to say that it's okay if you can't fit in lore content for WuWa, but I really hope you keep doing the occasional live streams like this for WuWa. We'll see. Like I said, this is sort of like a test run. We're going to see how it goes.
Oh, smells so...
WuWa's storylines are a bit more focused. So I think they're easier to do in single sittings. And they're not as frequent like some other games. So it might be a bit more doable to do that. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I make no promises. Everything's an experiment. We play things by ear.
John, how many more times must we go through this? I know you can't bear to lose your golden goose, but Mia's completely lost it. That woman's crossed the line.
Easy, easy. Haven't I already compensated you? Just bear with her a little longer. She's not losing it every time she steps into the arena, is she? She's just been under a lot of pressure.
She's not the only one under pressure. They're planning to bring Kerasaurs into the final. Do you realize how much money is at stake? Tell me, how can I trust a fighter like her to win the final?
I know Mia's unraveling, the hallucinations, the hysteria. It's been a lot.
Did you know she cries in the lounge? Can you believe it?
Hallucinations?
In the lounge, crying. She can't even connect with the audience, including her fans. What use is being a great fighter if you can't hold the crowd?
We have no choice. The people of Septimont want to see her fight. If we take her out, the complaints will bury us.
Unraveling? I wonder if she's overclocking?
The star from Raguna, the champion of Septimont. That headline alone prints money.
She could be overclocking. Actually, yeah, so now that you mentioned that, remember we saw Lupa for the first time when Kartathea busted her out of the incubator, and she was incubating in the tidal blight, right? And the tidal blight is related to the dark tide. The dark tide is part of the Threnodian's anomaly, right? If that's the case, then Mia Mia potentially overclocking could imply that the Threnodian was attempting to make a new vessel because Kartathea wasn't suitable. And maybe something went wrong with Mia and now it's getting merged with Lupa, and that's why we're seeing them overlap. Does that sound plausible?
That gladiator girl.
I've been
Mia,
playing for
was
3
it?
hours.
I hear
Seriously?
she's got quite the following.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm not taking a break. I'm
Everyone
seeing this through to the
loves
end.
her. As long as she's winning.
Before the great Aegon, I remember her performance was abysmal. Hysteria, they said, utterly unhinged. For someone with her fighting skills, it's shocking how far she fell. Her value plummeted to rock bottom. I thought she'd be done after that, but then that John dragged her out of the mud.
Yeah, so just to clarify, in case you guys have forgotten, overclocking, like Meru says, is when a resonator uses their powers for too long or under too much stress, thus causing permanent, sometimes fatal side effects. It's basically like pushing yourself to your limit, right? And if you use your powers too roughly, there can be some serious side effects. And resonating at frequencies that either you're not compatible with or that are like too strong for you can cause overclocking. So Jinxie, when she was trying to resonate with the Sentinel in Jinzo, or like over in Mount Firmament, she was risking overclocking by trying to resonate with them before she was ready. Right. So that's what that is.
Oh, yes. It's tragic, really. Poor me.
So it's kind of like when you're playing a
John will wring every last credit out of her.
hard to run game
How
for a while and your
pitiful.
computer decides to just shut down from stress. Yeah, like an
My dear
overheat.
Lucius,
You overheated
you've
and you passed
surely
out.
heard about the underground
That's a
pits
pretty good
by now,
metaphor.
yes?
Oh? What are you thinking?
My car overclocked last week. The radiator hose came unhooked because there was a poor gasket that allowed the radiator to depressurize, and so then the hose like came completely detached. So I had no coolant running through my engine, and my whole car just stopped running. I turned onto my road, my steering quit, like I could not turn my steering wheel, my accelerator stopped working, the engine shut off, but all the lights were still on, and I was halfway in the middle of the road at a 45-degree angle, and I'm just like, well, I guess I'm here now. That happened. Similar thing, it just total shutdown.
The commoners who
Always
bear
check your
grudges against the
vehicle's
Senate,
temperature before you drive it.
vultures circling
And while
for
you're driving
profit.
it.
Rage simmers within them, a keg waiting to ignite.
It's okay, I fixed
They're
it.
eager for chaos, bloodshed,
I just needed a
and
new gasket.
sacrifice. If we simply provide the spark, we'll make a fortune while eliminating untoward risks.
Delightful. Nothing like a bit of spectacle and strife to pass the time, is there?
His hair is weird but fabulous. So my car literally blew a gasket. No, the gasket cracked, which allowed the radiator to depressurize, which meant that there was no pressure. So the radiator hose is just held on with a hose clamp. It's this little metal clamp. It's almost like a metal zip tie. That's the best way to think about it. And it just completely detached. And so all my coolant drained out of my car. The hose is just hanging from my engine, like inches from the ground as I'm driving. And the engine overheated. So I didn't blow a gasket. The gasket just cracked on its own because it was a faulty It was just faulty. They just had to replace the gasket and then reattach my radiator hose. Hello, little bell. Why do I keep denying Cartathea her naps? Because there's no time for sleep! We're on a mission!
Relax, Mia. You can do this.
Oh, her eyes are
Hold
normal.
on. It's all right. I'll be fine.
I'm not giving Jibby the benefit
It
of
hasn't
making a
been
joke,
all
okay?
I've met people who've supported me. They've cheered me on since I first stepped into the arena. But I know my limits. No matter how much I push myself, this is as far as I'll go. I love this. Gladiating. Just stepping into the arena makes me feel happy. But I can't treat it like a hobby.
Turning your hobby into a job is not easy.
Oh, I want to be seen. To hear them cheer for me.
It's one way to fall out of love with something you really love.
Cheers.
To make it your job.
Oh, I want to win. I want to win so bad. And I need the money.
Hmm?
Oh, divinity above. I hope I won't let anyone down. Oh, I need to be better. Much better.
So she's like Lupa with depression? Yeah, it seems like she was less capable of coping with her situation. Good, I think. The door, the mosquitoes are gonna come in! No! Not the stairs.
Warrior!
Yeah,
instant I
she's
felt it.
corrupted.
The
Something
Thenardian's frequency
awful.
Whew. I've finished talking with them. Let's go back. Oh, almost forgot. This is for you. The heart pour I wanted you to try before. Chilled is the best way to have it.
No more skeeters.
You need to rest before continuing this investigation. Your strength is spent.
Yeah, Lupa might overclock too.
Thank you for your help these past few days. We're both from Renacita. I'm here by the Sentinel's will. This is simply my duty, for I was once blessed by the Sentinel. The blessings and freedoms they grant, I wish to share them with everyone across these islands.
Yo, guys!
The tidal
Is
blood
reality cracking?
spreading faster. I'm afraid. It's okay. Do not let it break you. One thing is certain. This anomaly
Reality's
stems from a
cracking.
specific power. Some facilities and records have been rewound nearly 2 decades back. We just need to find out why and who's responsible.
Oh, it's just the glass. Never mind.
The clock is ticking, but we still have a chance.
Okay, so time did get rewound 2 decades.
Don't worry.
That supports the idea that they were trying to make.
That once whispered in my ears, a tangible enemy is easier to face.
Potential new resonator.
Besides, the Righteous One will notice this anomaly when he arrives. Our moves so far will guide him forward.
Mm-hmm.
You really trust him, don't you? Yes, very much. We
Yeah,
correct
post-tide
each other's
indeed.
mistakes and walk the path of salvation together. Trust in yourself too. One day, you will reclaim your name. As for those vile intentions lurking in the dark tide, we'll cut them off together. Now, shall we continue the investigation? Are you ready?
Sharing frequencies is a good insurance plan, yeah.
This is so exhausting. Dealing with these headaches takes more energy than fighting in the arena. What is it? You're radiating worry. If it's about tomorrow's final, maybe you should relax a bit.
Yeah, it's definitely a loop or a cycle or something.
Can you tell me more about Mia?
Because otherwise, there would be no way
Sure,
for us to
why the
have
sudden interest?
had that whole thing with
Just
Kurtithia's
curious. I overheard some people
frequencies on
talking about
Lupa.
her earlier.
Well, Contender Mia. I first heard about her from Domina Julia. Julia didn't like her. Probably because they once competed in the same Aegon. Mia disappeared after claiming the title, leaving that Aegon without an official champion. An ignorant fool! That's how Julia described her. Back then, I'd just been purchased by the Silvers, and I got curious about the story. Turns out, Mia spent almost all her time out of the arena training. Beyond the barest of needs, she devoted herself to honing her craft. That kind of dedication wasn't well regarded in Septimond back then. Rumor has it she got caught in dirty match fixing, cracked under the pressure and ran. Everyone has their breaking point. If she ran because of it, I don't blame her.
I don't know if I'll do the I buy the parallel reality thing. I mean, I'm sure there's 2 parallel storylines. I'm not sure if I think there's 2 different spaces, though.
Well, maybe I just handle these things better. Or maybe I just don't care about people's expectations. I'm not above the commercial events. It's how I made a name for myself, built my worth. As long as I'm in the arena, I'm happy. Applause comes and goes, but the things that matter, facilities, resources, opportunities, they don't come cheap. Septimont has its shadows, but some things still have to get done. I don't mind being used as long as whoever I work with knows where the line is. I know it's easy to turn a blind eye to the dirty games, but that's just handing Septimont over to the vultures. The Silvers played dirty in the arena I hold dear. They trampled over a line that should never be crossed. So, we're done. Look at it. How beautiful. To the great city of Septimont. Today's the final. Let's go. May victory be ours.
You want to share a
and
theory?
May
Go
you
ahead.
Find the one you've been searching for.
Do we have the book? Not. Oh yeah. Okay, here we go. This is lore already. Here's source material. And here's the fiction that's being written. Interesting. Okay, let's see what this says. Mia heard the voices. They insistently reminded her of her failures, her lowly origin, and the disappointment she brought to her fans. The people who were once shouted her name from the stands, laughing in celebration at her victories, that coarse, unrestrained laughter had at once felt warm, giving her strength in the early days when she first stepped into the arena. But now everything had changed. Mia covers her ears, yet the voices still thunder in her mind, refusing to fade. The finals were about to begin. In the empty locker room, she sits alone as shivers rack her body and screams tear through her throat. Yep. That sounds like... Yeah, see, we've got a script. Here's the source material. So this must have been what truly happened. This is what we're getting from the mirror. The mirror that we got. Because the mirror reveals truths and hidden things, right? And then this is the fiction that we're getting. So I'm wondering if these are 3 possible drafts. You know what I mean? Like, what if we have a draft where Cartathea wasn't here? A draft where Rover wasn't here. So that's this one. It's a doomsday one. Right? No Cartathea, no Rover. But this one, we have a branch where Cartathea shows up. So this can't happen yet because she's here to interfere. And if we go back one more node, because there's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then just 1, we have the issue where Rover comes in and intervenes even earlier. So 3 timelines. I think 3 timelines that may or may not converge. 3 drafts of a script. 3 iterations of the same story, but with different potential heroes or lack thereof. Is Lupa real then? Because in both settings she's revealed to be Mia. I think there's overlap. I think Lupa might be... like, how do you put this? I feel like she's real, but I do wonder if she might be based on or taking on the traits of the Mia in fiction, right? Like carrying on the legacy of a hero, of the gladiator. Because like they have so much in common, right? Maybe Lupa is playing the role of Mia for this story based on what happened 20 years ago. Yeah, that's a better way to put it. She's the actress for the role that Mia had this time around. So there's overlap. I think that might be why. Oh, sorry. I almost wonder if Cristoforo might have the ability to eventually merge. I wonder if he has the ability to merge the source material and his fiction, if it's able to reach its conclusion. Because that would be interesting, because like if that were the case, then like it could go one of two ways, right? Like either he could win, quote unquote, and he could get like his doomsday ending. I'm gonna call that a win for him. I don't really know his motivations, but let's just say like that's what he was initially going for. Like overlay the two. This character sort of replaces Mia in the new timeline or whatever, leads to the downfall of Septimont entirely. Like it gets wiped off the map. And like that's like he wrote their doomsday, right? But if new heroes come in, then if you make it to the end of the story, then maybe no matter what happens, the fiction will still merge with the past, and then you could make the good ending real. I'm spitballing and basing that on absolutely nothing. So just keep that in mind. Let's see where it goes. There's some side quest lore for what and not say her name, Frolova is doing there as well. Well, this quest isn't over yet, so...
Not to brag, but I down that kerosene.
Alright. Let's go. Doodly-doo, da-doo-da-doo. Sharing the same frequency could be something like sharing the same fate. If you think about it, if you have two violins playing the exact same song and they're like tuned the exact same way and in the exact like same timing, then the sounds overlap so much that you can't really hear two different violins, right? You can only identify two different violins if they're like slightly off.
So that's the guardian echo of Septimont. But there's something different about this Arsinosa compared to the one I saw confronting Cardathia.
Oh, hold on. I forgot to tell you something yesterday about Mia.
Is one corrupted?
Decades ago, during the Great Aegon, Mia disappeared on her way to receive the award. But before that, she did claim the title of the Bloody Aegon and even received Arsinosa's blessing.
If there's multiple path lines, but Lupa is present in all three, is there a possibility where Cristoforo's forte might have fragmented Lupa? It's possible. Yeah. Rover did speculate that there's a limit, so what if Lupa serves as that limit, like an anchor for his forte? Considering considering the fact that she appears to be the main character of the story that he's writing, yeah, I would say that would make sense. That would make sense to me. Anyway, Bloody Aegon!
The current 2-on-2 matchup was only introduced thanks to Augusta and her predecessor. Before that, the matches were far more brutal. gladiators.
Maybe
were
Lupa
thrown
is
into a
Meow's love for
chaotic
gladiator
free-for-all.
fights and then
To
became a
hype up the
character.
event, the organizers would unleash hordes of
Could be
tacit
her
discords
idealized
into
self.
the arena.
Could think of it that way.
The last
That could
gladiator
work.
standing was crowned the victor. At least, changes have been made since then. Refined by flames and tempests, all that endures eventually becomes part of Septimon's legacy.
The day of the final is here. Arsinosa watches, and her significance is known to every Septimontian. It is etched in chronicles and sung in legends. If you seek the glory of Arsinosa's blessing, then fight with everything you have. Show me if any of you four possess the strength to earn the Guardian's recognition.
Listen, my fellow warrior. Those cheers are for us. They wait for us to give them a fight to remember. Are you ready to win this with me?
I will try. My buttons are ready. Let us see if I remember which one I'm working with. Okay. Also, to add another layer of like weirdness to my controller, I'm using a Switch controller. So when it says press the A button on my controller, it's labeled as B. And vice versa. I just need you guys to know what I'm dealing with here.
Strange.
Huh? Don't attack me. Okay, let's try the lock on thing. You guys said I could lock on. Am I locked on? I can't tell. I don't think so.
Perfect teamwork. We make quite the hunting party.
Oh, maybe I am. I can't tell if I'm locked on or not. I don't know what it looks like.
Annihilation! The wicked. Conquer! Wind rises!
Hopefully this helps.
Whirl and wonder. Tempest of slashes.
I can't see if I'm locked on or not.
Wind rises.
Oh no! If I'm locked on, I don't know who I'm locked on to.
One more time.
The wicked.
Hopefully this helps.
Annihilation!
Okay. I don't know. I don't know where. It's usually more obvious with less enemies on screen. Yeah, I can't. I don't know what the log on looks like. I don't know if I was locked on or not, but we got through it. And what's this? What's wrong with your sword?
Victory! 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 Victory!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
Cardathia's frequency is getting stronger.
Rises.
You don't say.
I never doubted that you'd end up here.
Do, smashy, smashy.
Just as he once came to me, filling that dark tower with light.
Keep it together.
He has
Okay, I see the lock on.
salvation.
Wait,
And now,
I'm back here.
though we
Where did my
stand
target go?
apart, we still fight together.
Da, 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 da.
One more time.
Owie.
The wicked. Keep it
So
together.
rude.
Last chance.
I'm using a PC, not a Mac. Oh look, she found us! Magical girl transformation! Renacita makeup power activate! Sorry, I couldn't resist.
The guardian that once...
Okay, Cartathea casts Resonance skill, heavy attack, or final stage of a basic attack. She will summon Sword of Virtue Shadow. Cartathea can recall these 3 sword shadows when performing a plunging attack to increase damage dealt by this attack. Recalling the Sword of Shadows also grants the corresponding Heart of Virtue power of Discord and Mandate of Divinity, which enhances Cartathea when she turns into Fleur-de-Lis. Upon casting Resonance Liberation, Cartathea turns into Fleur-de-Lis and unlocks new moves. Fleur-de-Lis attacks restore Conviction. When Conviction is full, press Resonance Liberation to attack the... I will not remember this. But I will try. Resonator's attacks can reflect the halberd illusions and light arcs from the Lioness of Glory back to it to deal damage to the Lioness of Glory. Okay. So...
Charge forth with me. Tides, rise and crash. My blade. Purge all evil.
Goodness.
Purge the impure. Oceans, bow before me. Gales, purify, sounding the death knell.
Jeez. She basically swims through the sky, huh?
Charge forth with me.
I might not be very good at piloting her, though.
Windstorm, sweep all the way. Begone, wicked souls! The formidable power once wielded to guard Septimont is now tainted by the dark tide.
Is she supposed to be able to, like, just switch whatever? That feels like stupid strong. I'm gonna assume that that's just for the purposes of this.
And uncover the mastermind behind this chaos.
Can I attack these back? No? Yes? No? Doesn't look it. Okay.
The haunting whispers return.
I might die. I might die.
Such is their blessing. Too reckless.
Yep. Oh. Oh, you can't die. Okay. I understand.
For silence,
okay. That's fine. So you can just do this whole battle at 1 HP? That's like a thing? Okay.
Charge forth with me. Sounding the death knell. Salvation. Furious tides. Split the heavens. Oceans. Bow before me. Atonement till the denouement.
I forgot I could lock on again.
Tides, rise and crash.
Sweep all away! True form revealed at last.
Okay, so she spends half her HP to transform.
Sounding the charge forth with me.
And from there, you just kind of go ham, and then you heal back when you swap back after your ults.
My blade.
Got it.
Purge all evil.
Got it. Okay. Ah, flashing warning. Oh, that doesn't look good. You know, when black goo starts coming out of you, that's not a good sign. Unless you're an ink cap. If you're an ink cap, it's a great sign. I mean, well, okay, maybe it's not a good sign because it means you're also dying. Okay, well, bye, Septimont. It was nice
I'll be waiting
knowing
for
you.
At the end of the story.
Yeah, at the end of the story. That's what I thought. Okay, yeah. We're dealing with story loops. Or at least branching stories. Or different drafts. Something along those lines. That's gotta be really disorienting for Rover there.
What's wrong? You seem like
Yeah, there
you're
it is.
somewhere else.
Lupa, how did we win?
We defeated our opponents?
Ask a stupid question?
I see. Bloody Aegon I experienced definitely wasn't a dream. It was like the real world overlapped with the anomalous one. I kept seeing Lupa and Mia overlap with each other as well.
The pages are sticky. They're sticking together.
Brilliant performance, warriors.
Do you think Yuno is a gambler? Do you think she makes bets? Do you think she's allowed to make bets?
Remember, this is more than just a title. It is a testament to your own strength and wisdom in overcoming your opponents. You've earned the right to claim it.
Do I get a medal? Do I get a medal? I got a medal. Guys, I got a medal. Now it's time to test my medal. Is it real? Fight it. Wait, what? That is only half a medal. Give me my medal. Cheap woman? What are you cutting my medal in half? Give us 2 medals.
This medal once belonged to a
Yeah,
single
that
champion.
guy is still sus.
The last survivor standing in the ring.
Got matching halves. It's like those necklaces that like the broken heart necklaces. You know, like the friendship necklaces where you like you and your best friend each have half of the heart.
Just as we fight fight alongside echoes. The glory of Septimont is upheld by heroes.
This is the bestie necklace.
Who support one another to remain steadfast. Fighting alone is commendable.
Guys, we can only get the other half of the medal if we unlock hard mode. We gotta do this on B side now.
In protecting those beside you. The high tide draws near. I want all warriors heading to the hunting grounds to remember this.
Jibby, if you're telling me that there are seasides in Celeste, I will ban you somehow. I know you're a mod, but I will. I will find a way.
Augusta, look. Another two of Van Alcinosa's blessing.
You've done incredibly well.
Is there seriously seasides after you finish the game on New Game Plus? Oh
As
my
a
god.
gladiator, it's a great honor to claim the title with you.
Dude, I can't even do half the B-sides.
Let's savor this moment of glory and joy.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There he is.
You plotted this tragedy.
No, madam, I wouldn't take all the credit. The architects of this tragedy were the Septimontians themselves. A collective murder so entertainingly woven. With blood on every hand. Who's left to point a finger? But I must admit, I'm astonished you would endure all this for strangers and lands you've never set foot on.
I don't know. I still think they sound pretty similar, but I'm also a pretty poor judge of that, so.
To slay a villain like you.
Take that as you will.
The Threnodian once sought to pull the entire Renacita into the Dark Tide, but it failed. And so will you.
Madam, surely you know you alone cannot undo my story.
Alone. He will come here and find a way to finish this. And I will make your so-called perfect play spiral out of control. Silent, hollow words. The dark tide engulfing the city of glory. All shall be swept away by the winds at the story's end!
Oh. All right. I think was that the end? Because I think this is auto-targeting me back to a quest I haven't done, like all the way on the other side of the map. That's a really long distance away. Well then. Well then. That's our first half, guys. We're not allowed to know what happens next for like another 3 weeks. No. Yes. Yeah. 2 weeks. 2.5 weeks. 2.5 weeks-ish. give or take, right? Look at the script book. Oh, right. Hold on. Ah, buttons. Look, medal. Half a medal. All right, let's read the book. Okay. Yep, okay, so... Yeah. I'm standing by my initial assumption. Because of how these are lining up, the little points and stuff. Alright, Cartathea chases the enemy from the incubator through the dark tide-ravaged streets of Septimont until she vanishes from sight. The fallen guardian of Septimont looms ahead. Halberd raised in a battle cry, Cartathea draws her sword just as she did countless times in the inverted tower, facing the dark tide's aberrant creatures. She defeats the Lioness of Glory, but after dealing with the dark tide before her, she feels the cold gaze from behind her. Cartathea turns to see the gladiator girl, her face marred by the tidal blight. Her eyes hollow and empty, she stares unblinking like a ghost. So, Arsinosa succumbed to the dark tide, essentially. Then the other timeline. You fight a battle unseen. The Colosseum, once full of glory, is swallowed by darkness. Monsters swarm from the curtains of the black mist as you cut them down, 1 against 100. At the final blow, the world abruptly returns to its former state, the crowd oblivious to what just occurred. You recall 3 blades falling from the sky, each radiating with Cartathea's frequency, although you had not seen her. It felt as though you were fighting side by side. Where is she? Yeah, so I really think it's like, there's a story. I really, okay, this is my theory, okay? I really think Cristoforo has made a story, and in the first draft, which is the initial draft, it ends here. And then back here, Cartathea left Raguna, or the inverted tower, rather, and traveled to Septimont, and interfered and entered the story and created an alternate version of it, which ended a different way. But may still end somewhat in Doomsday because it looks like Lupa still succumbed to the dark tide to some degree. And then she sent her resonance frequencies. She attached them to Lupa so that no matter where Lupa is in the story, her frequencies are sensible by Rover. So she sent Rover a letter before she left to let them know that she was leaving. And then when she was in the story, she put a mark, like a GPS tracker, on Lupa so that Rover could pick up on it. And so Rover was able to enter the story at an earlier point and intervene. And that led to a third possible route through the story. So, like, all of these 3 stories exist at once at the same time. They're 3 different drafts of the same story, I think. That is my current theory. This is the 3rd iteration of the play, yes. Every time you introduce a new actor, the play changes. Which makes sense, because, like, if you put a different character on the stage, obviously the presence of that character is going to change the whole story, right? Amphorius loop moment? No, I don't think so. This isn't the same thing as a loop. So the thing, like, just to clarify something, Amphorius resets itself entirely. So, like, it takes its start and then it takes its ending and then takes its ending and pushes it all the way back to the beginning and restarts again. This is a little bit different where basically it's splitting. It's not looping back on itself, it's splitting. So the beginning is always the beginning. Whatever the start is, like the source material that it's based off, this is always going to be the same. And then it splits. So this, if you're into programming, this is like an if-else statement. If no hero, then this happens. If Cartathea equals hero, then this happens. If Rover equals hero, then this happens. So all three will exist simultaneously and can overlap upon each other. You can't really have that in Amphorius because it's a loop, right? It's a little different, like mechanically. So what if Marvel? I'm not really good on Marvel lore. Like a nested loop? No, it's still an if then else. Like it's checking for heroes, and then if hero equals this value, then output this. But if no hero, then this is your else statement. This is just what happens by default, right? The question is, which draft will make it to the end? That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. That's my current theory. Yeah.
Faster.
That's what I'm thinking. That eel is funny. Television eel. Big TV screen. You're not a fan of this? It can lead to too many plot holes. I think it's okay because it's within a contained environment. If they tried to do this on like the whole planet, that would lead to a lot more plot holes. But because this is like Cristoforo's like ability, this is his. It's self-contained, right? Even if there's plot holes, you can kind of write it away as it being part of Cristoforo's quirks, if it will. So I think it's fine for the purposes of Septimon, but I wouldn't want to see something like this happen for like the entire world, because then it gets really complex really quickly. You know? You're expecting all three drafts to be broken and the source is true endgame? It'll depend. It'll depend. We'll see. See. Is this like a VIP suite? Cristoforo might be using Septimon as a test for something on a larger scale. It's true. I mean, like, ultimately, he could potentially take this whole ability and just, even if he wasn't trying to do it on a larger scale, he could just do it in volume, right? Like, he could, and I'm just wandering around, don't mind me. But he could, like, do it at Septimon, and then he could go to another city and then bubble that one, and then do another city, then bubble that one. And when I say bubble, I'm talking about it like a Sonaro Sphere type storybook. Like his story is a Sonaro Sphere. He could just create a lot of them. He doesn't have to even like make the whole world into one. Like it doesn't have to be like a grand scale. He just needs volume, not size. You know what I mean?
Today's story is
off topic. I know you like musicals, but were you in any like in school? My school only had 30 kids in the high school. So we didn't have a musical, but I was in a play, like a regular play. Wasn't a musical though. Was not a musical. We did, however, have like a rock band instead of like the typical school band, and I was in that. Which one? I promise you, you will not know it. It was basically a play about a theater troupe that was putting on this really high budget production of Cinderella. But then all of the budget got pulled like 3 days before the play went on, and the guy didn't want to cancel. And so like they couldn't pay the actors. They had no props. They couldn't afford anything. So they put on budget Cinderella. And so I played the theater director's assistant. I got to play the fairy, like I had to step in as the fairy godmother. Which was really funny because like I got to wear regular clothes and they just put a tutu on top of me because it's supposed to look low budget.
Today's story is the great.
It was really funny. It was a pretty good play. It's just I don't remember what it was called, but I remember the plot of it. But it was like, it's not a well-known play. It was like written, it's like one of those like little ones that you pay like maybe $200 to license for a school to put it on or something like that, and they send you all of the script books. Anyway, it was fun. But I do have a friend who's an opera singer, or was like a classically trained opera singer, and she's in musicals, like community theater musicals, all the time, and I go see her a lot. And then my little sister was in a musical last month, and she's gonna be in another one next month. No, August, not next month, not July, August.
Looks like they're about to
Anyway, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. It's lots of fun.
I'll be the strongest gladiator.
But yeah, my school was too small to be able to have like enough people who would be willing to do like an actual musical. Oh. I have a little sister. Okay, technically I have two quote-unquote sisters. They're both my cousins, but I grew up with them and I raised one of them essentially. So like I consider them my sisters because that's like the type of relationship we have, but that's not technically what it is on paper, if that makes sense. So if you hear me talking about my little sisters, I technically have two, but I also technically have none.
Such an amazing fight.
Shoestring theater. Oh my god, you know what it is! You recognized it! Oh my god, yeah, that was it. That was it.
A divine envoy then.
That was it. It's called Shoestring Theater. Thank you. That's amazing. I can't believe you figured it out from that description. That's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you for that. Anyway, I think I'm gonna call it. I think I'm gonna call it for tonight. That's the end of the story. We've been streaming for almost 4 hours. Well, 3.5 hours. 3.5 hours. I think that's a pretty good place to stop for today. Mostly because I don't have any more theories for you for right now. I think I have to simmer. I have to sit and simmer with this for a bit. So I probably won't have much else interesting to share for a while. As expected, though.
I can fly too.
As expected. New Skirk lore dress dropped? Oh. Is it her character demo? Because we had a teaser, a collected miscellany, and the animated short. So it should be your demo, right? Yeah. Do I have my memberships on right now? Yeah, but if you're on mobile, for some reason, YouTube memberships are like super finicky. I don't think you can do it from the stream. I think you have to go to my channel page. And then like up at the top near where the subscription box is, that's where the channel member icon or button is. I don't know why the mobile interface is weird. And like sometimes the desktop interface is weird depending on your screen size. It's a YouTube thing. I don't know. Child's in it? He was in the teaser though, wasn't he? That was last night.
Have you heard?
The teaser was last night.
Did you see Lupa? Oh, just hear it.
Well, I'll go look. We'll see. I have many thoughts on the Skirk stuff that I want to share. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, I think that's from yesterday, guys. If it's the animated teaser where Child's asking Skirk like 3 questions, that's from yesterday. I don't think her demo will be out for like until tomorrow, right?
Oh, smells so good.
Yeah, well, we'll see. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Thanks for coming out, guys. I know this was a little impromptu, a little unannounced as per usual. I don't tend to announce these sorts of streams very far in advance anyway. But thanks for showing up. I hope you had fun. I don't usually play stories on stream, but like I said, I don't really have the capacity to do Standalone lore videos for even more games at this point. I would need a team. Straight up, I would just need a team. And I don't have that. So, yeah. At that point, this channel would just start becoming the Game Theorists channel, but for gacha games. Which would be funny in its own way. But I don't have the backing for it or the infrastructure. So, imagine if I played lads. No. No, I do not like dating sims. Do not like dating sims. They are not for me. I can't even tell the lads guys apart. I'm not kidding. I know it's a good game. I know a lot of people really like it. It's just straight up not for me. I would be doing the game a disservice by playing it, honestly. I would be very mean because it's not for me. I am not the intended audience for that game. Such is the case for many games, but yeah, I have a really, I don't like dating sims unless it's like Doki Doki Literature Club, right? Because that's like not really a dating sim, right? That's when I can sort of deal with dating sim stuff, is like if it's like Doki Doki Literature Club. But other than that, I just can't. I can't. It's not for me. Just not my thing. The lore goes crazy and lad. Yeah, but I can't. I can't. Fan service is about all I can handle. Any more than that, and I kind of just start to... I just kind of start to tune out. I just can't. I just can't. I need to figure out what her ascension materials are, and I need to collect them. Let's see. Let's see. Anyway, I am actually gonna go now. I really am. Mostly because Finny opened the door again, and so the mosquitoes are gonna come in again, and I can't reach the door from here, so I have to get up if I want to prevent the mosquitoes from eating me alive all night, which will happen. It definitely will. It always does. When I don't realize that she's outside and then she opens the door. Anyway, I hope you had fun. See you guys later. Awkward pause while I open things. Awkward pause. Okay, bye.